Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wild Beyond the Witchlight here on Dork Tales. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelly, and I'm excited to be here today because tonight we are on episode 18 of Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Lighting the Beacons. A little bit about me, I'm an Aquarius, I use he and him as my pronouns, and I am very, very sleepy tonight because I got a bunch of work done today that I legally can't talk about, but we'll talk about very soon, I guarantee. I think you're going to like it. So happy to see everybody in the chat. Happy to see everything blowing up right now in a good way. And I think I'm going to pass it over and let some of the cast say hi. Let's go in a big circle, starting with Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns. Tonight I am slightly broken. I'm pulling a ghoul and being broken again. However, not so broken that I can't play our wonderful human monk, Gwendolwyne Shafra. You can call her Win. And she is lovely and purple. And I'm also having green screen issues tonight for some reason.
Yeah, it is what it is. Hello, Christa.
Hi, hello, I'm Christa. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. And tonight I'm playing Isaac Ronaldi of the Runigling, our Leonin rogue.
Down to Caitlan.
Hello everyone, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Luthienne Aeradel, the high elf gunslinger of the party. And for a moment, I forgot her name. That's why I said elongated playing just a little bit. And hopefully, my lights won't go out today.
Yeah, so quick warning before I pass over to Robin. The Pacific Northwest is having some hellacious windstorms today. It went from, in an hour, sunny to black as night at 2 p.m., to hailing like I haven't seen it do here in years, to raining like it hasn't done in weeks or months.
Like pounding the windows type of rain. Normally it just comes straight down. This is like coming in sideways.
On the drive home from work, we found a bunch of windows that were broken and trees uprooted, like big old trees. So if game ends early tonight because of a power outage, sorry, act of God. And let's pass over to Robin.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and tonight I am playing Sarcyra Novis, our tiefling soul sorcerer of the Clockwork Soul. Take 3, Robin. Go back to the notes of how you said it and have Clockwork Sorcerer. I had to flip back to my notes.
You got there.
I had to flip back to my notes, and I also looked at Twitch for my name of my character, because I also forgot Sassy's full name, because we call her Sassy so much. But yes, I am, yeah, the weather's been crazy, family. I had to go and, for my work today, load up grain into a van. It was pouring rain then. Then it was sunny while I was driving to a farm to deliver it, and then the second I get to the farm, it dumps rain on me again. It gets sunny to drive back to work, and then it hails on me while I have to rinse out the dirty grain buckets. I was a very wet and cold tiefling today.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So folks, we're going to begin in just a second. Before we do, I have a couple quick announcements that I want to share with everybody. First of all is that we love you. Yeah. I think that's probably fair. The second is that we have a bunch of really cool stuff coming up that you should get involved in. First of which, you should all join our Discord, which is one of those free to join fun Discord things where you get to talk to people and learn about role-playing games and share your stories. You can find the link either right here in the chat or down below if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on our podcast, you can find it in the show notes. You should join that, and then you should let me know what events you would like to see in our upcoming online convention, Dork Tales Expo, which is running at the end of the month on the 29th, 30th, and the 1st of May. Give us some ideas of what type of panels we like to run. If you can give them to me by tonight, if you're watching the live broadcast, that would be ideal. But if you have a good idea in the next couple of days from when this originally aired on Twitch, if it's a good enough idea, I might steal it. And I'll give you a shout out if I do. Besides that, we have a lot of other cool stuff coming out. We're in the process of developing our Patreon primary early release podcast. That is going to be a fantastic little adventure that kind of takes several cast members through our homebrew world in a very fun game, I think. But we also have some new announcements that are going to be coming up to the channel as a whole when we hit 75 and 100 patrons over at patreon.com/dorktales. So if you have a couple bucks to spare and would like to help support the channel, that's a great place to go. Besides that, I think do we have anything else? We've got, oh, that's right. So after tonight, we're going on vacation. We're taking 2 weeks off from play to go and just kind of catch up on life stuff. But there is going to be pre-recorded episodes of not Witchlight, but like other content that's going to be released on Twitch and YouTube. So please check them out. They're going to be a lot of fun. We've been working our tails off on our off time to make sure there's a backlog. And it should be a lot of fun. Plus, once I personally get back a bit earlier than some other people, I will try to do some like Let's Plays or other types of streams to kind of fill the void that we're left in your hearts. Yeah, I think, is there anything else that I need to mention besides go watch Call of the Netherdeep as well, or listen to it if it's on podcast at this point?
It's really good. I'm so excited.
And go watch my ASMR. Because
Yes.
because that was surprisingly popular. We'll talk about that during the break, though. All right, so without further ado, let's hop into Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Y'all ready for this?
Yes.
All right, so last time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight, you all arrived in Yon, the third kingdom of Prismere. Inside of Yon, you found yourself in a mountainous terrain that was indicative of all the stories of ancient dwarves, giants, and other creatures that you had heard as children. As you traveled across this blighted, thunderstruck land, you encountered some new allies in the form of a knightly dandelion who had been protecting his honeybee queen, and as well a third companion that was the human counterpart of the shadow that had stolen Wynn's luck all of those years ago. For here in Yon, you know that your luck lies. No matter who stole it, no matter when it was stolen, you know that it is here, and likely in a place called the Motherhorn, where the third of the Hag sisters dwells. This woman, who's known as many names, not the least of which is Bitter End, waits and watches, hiding from the terror of an eclipse. For only in that moment can she truly die, or at least that's how the stories go. You traveled across the land, doing some general tasks that got you into trouble, meeting up with some strange creatures that called themselves Chorids, little earth elemental types with iron hair. They kind of look like hedgehog satyrs. And from there, you made an agreement with them that they would help you in your quest to overthrow Bitter End if you removed Briganox from the local mine, servants of Endolin, the Hag. And that's where we ended game, with you heading over to the Briganox mine, preparing to enter and cause some trouble. Is there any questions that you might have before we start? Yes, Robin.
So the Star Sapphire, it's basically a Stone of Luck for 24
Yes.
hours. That was started. Like, it's already happened. I don't have to activate it, right?
You do not have to activate it. It is already active, and
Okay.
generally assume that it will last. You have done one long rest, so it will last until your next long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So it'll probably last as long as you're in Yon at this clip, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, so some other things that happened are that you discovered that there was a secret passageway through this mine that would lead to the Motherhorn. However, the rough idea was that you were considering waiting to take that until you helped an elven prince that you heard was at a place called the Fey Beacons, kind of in the center of Yon. And as you were ready to approach Yon, you also were accompanied by your companion, Elkhorn, a dwarf who you had rescued from the kitchen of Scabatha Moonblight. Scabatha Moonblight? Sounds right.
Nightshade?
Scabatha Nightshade. Oh, yeah, it's Endolin Moonblight. Too much moon going on in this game, really. Pretty sure. Scabatha... Even I make mistakes. Moongrave. Endolin Moongrave. And it's Scabbeth, you're right. Scabbeth the Nightshade. You're absolutely right. Elkhorn had a nice fatherly moment with Isaac during his rest. All right, and with that, let's begin this episode of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. As you sit, crouched outside of the mine, blasted, blighted trees that look like gnarled roots reaching toward the cloudy, iron-gray sky. You can hear the sound of hundreds of tiny pickaxes and hammers chipping away at stone in front of you. It emanates from the mouth of a cave that has fingers of rock reaching skyward above it. Statues of irate, hairy creatures with cloven hooves that you recognize as similar to your allies. These are statues of Chorids. Are positioned so that they lean around trees and peer over boulders, so all staring balefully at the cave entrance. And the way that I'm picturing you starting is kind of like they're kind of leering over, and you're kind of like leering over their shoulders, kind of hiding behind these cords, looking at them.
Very Scooby-Doo.
Very.
Yep,
This
totally.
entire episode is gonna be Scooby-Doo.
Yes!
Wonderful.
Oh man, am I Fred?
Always.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, who is who then? We
Oh
gotta
gosh.
Okay.
I feel
well,
like Sarcyra is Daphne.
no,
Luthienne.
Sarcyra is not Daphne. Nico is Daphne. Sarcyra is Shaggy, and
Oh, fair. Okay.
and Win is Scooby. And
Yes.
Luthienne is a little bit Velma, but that version of Velma from the zombie apocalypse where she has a gun.
Perfect.
go.
There you go. Needs the gun.
Oh, apparently I'm Velma. I'm not.
Oh,
if anything,
okay,
I'm
okay.
Fred. I have a neckerchief.
There you go.
Oh
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Come on, gang. We can't split up. Also, everybody go back and watch the episode of Extra Life called Jinkies that I ran, because I wear a neckerchief and a wig the entire time. Anyway, game time. All right. So what do? You're all waiting there looking over. The Chorids have not approached any closer, but have given you their blessing to go and deal with the Briganox in whatever way that is. They've left it very open-ended. They just want them gone.
So before we go in, I've been keeping track of the spell slot, but I just want to state, in case it is ever brought up, why Sassy has a higher AC. Every morning when she gets up, she taps and casts mage armor on herself, because I have that as
I
my
mean,
first
that's
one.
I generally assume that mages do, but thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, I just wanted to just clarify in case anyone was wondering why Sassy has such a high AC, because normally it's 13, but with mage armor, 16. So she will do that.
I'll kind of pull back a little bit to stand behind the edge.
Should I go forward invisible? Sort of scout, you guys follow behind?
Sure.
That is a very clever idea, Isaac. I didn't know you could go invisible. When could you always go invisible?
Something I picked up along the way. I don't know. Kind of one of those moments where you feel like there's so much magic in the air that you've just kind of absorbed it.
I never feel that way, but that's all right. That's quite all right.
No, I feel that recently. I feel like I can I'm really good at, like, I can magically open doors now. Like, I feel that. I kind of felt that urge, so I get you, Isaac.
Yeah. Oh, I always felt like I have to mold myself to my surroundings, so it would make sense that I would pick up something like that.
Elkhorn kind of leers over and goes,
Right.
"But we need to get you axe. Then you can mold your surroundings to you. Much easier."
In my experience, it's much less work to mold myself to my surroundings. I have control over myself, not other people.
Oh, we also have the hair that can manipulate iron from them, right?
You have the
Oh,
dance that can
right.
manipulate iron hair.
The dance.
It
Yes,
only
the
manipulates
dance.
Corrid hair, not anything else.
I wrote gig, not jig. That's why I couldn't understand what
Yeah,
the
it's
frick
not
a
a
gig to spend an action. What? Gig,
What is a gig?
Robin.
It is a
Okay.
pole for skewering frogs.
There you
Some
go.
sort of new mechanic.
Oh,
What
you
is
tell I
gig?
was hurriedly writing my notes. Gig to spend an action. What? Anyway,
I also have a
right.
new to-do list for Isaac, so don't worry guys, we're still on track.
Perfect.
Good.
Uh
All right, is everyone ready?
Yeah, how far
Yeah,
do you
I
want
think
us to be
that-
behind you?
Yeah.
Say, give me 15 seconds.
I also have
Okay.
message as well, so if you're around a corner, I'll probably like whisper
How-
to you.
how far does message go?
120 feet.
Sick. Okay, 120 divided by 30 is 4.
4, sorry.
4. So I'll go 4 rounds ahead, so that's 20 seconds. So yeah, I'll go 30 seconds ahead. Count to
Count to 20 and follow.
Maybe we do half of that just in case you do get into trouble. Then you'd be waiting a while before you rush up.
Fair point. Count to 15 and I'll come in.
Yeah.
And then come in.
We're not doing half rounds, damn it.
No!
16 no 18
No.
18.
12 seconds.
12. Let's do 12.
2 rounds.
Well, I mean, how fast are you counting though?
Are you
1001,
using dwarven seconds or are you...
1002.
Oh,
The,
you're
the,
using...
the speed of the jig. Do you remember the beats of the jig? The chords
know-
can count for you.
I would also default to Sarcyra. She seems to be all about the time.
Yeah, I
and
can-
Such.
I'm
She's got
good
that
with
pocket
the-
watch.
Well, actually, I gave that to Nico.
Never mind. Just kidding. She doesn't have the pocket watch
But I
anymore.
have
But
a
you know what? It
really-
resides in her soul.
Exactly.
I don't have
I'm
any
a
watch because I would just
clockwork
lose it.
soul.
There
Me-
you go.
On the other side of one of the corrids, a dandelion pokes its head up. Do you need someone to keep time?
God, Antonio Banderas was with us.
You forgot that Antonio Banderas voices Dandelion.
Andre, right? Yeah, it was Andre.
Amadir.
Amadir.
Amador?
Fuck are my notes? All
Amador.
my notes are shit.
He's a
Amador.
door.
Amador.
Amador.
Because he's adorable.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna have
Yes.
to double check now. Because we
And
have an
dear.
Amadir
No,
and an
it
Amador.
is Amador.
Dear.
Amidor.
Dear.
And the queen's name is Paulinella.
Paulinella. Which
Paulinella.
who could forget that?
Exactly.
Do you
He
need someone
certainly
to
won't
keep-
let you. Sorry.
I will not let you. No, I will. Why are we talking about buzz buzz? I know. Do you need any help keeping time? I would not mind. I am very good. I am quite the dancer.
I'm pretty good at holding a beat. I can help you. We can count together.
Oh, by our powers combined, I'm sure we're fine.
This is stupid.
Right.
You'll hear over his shoulder as the elf that's traveling with you as well is kind of just crouching, like hiding in the shadow, kind of going, "This is stupid. This is stupid," kind of rocking on her ass.
Oh my god.
All right,
Hey,
Isaac,
You
go
decided to come
invisible
with
and go.
us.
He'll do a fancy little jazz spin and be invisible.
Oh, neat.
There's some glitter. It's great.
It's gotta be like it's gotta be like colorful confetti, like a circus.
Ooh.
The bee does not speak. The chat has just suggested that the bee is Selma Hayek. If the bee in her native tongue sounds like
Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek, but also her native tongue is one of those little dainty bee tongues that she can drink through.
Proboscis.
Proboscis. Thank you.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna head on in.
Okay,
I will also sneak
sure. Yep. Thank you for remembering that invisibility doesn't cover
sound.
sound. A lot of people forget that.
Okay, stealth. Still not very good. That's a 9.
Okay.
I'm hoping that the sound of my feet will be covered by pickaxes. Fingers crossed.
All right. So 1 moment, please.
Oh shoot! I know what I should have done before Isaac went off. Too late. Fuck.
right, yeah, it's too late. As you move forward, you are going to make it all the way up to the side of the cave, and you're going to be hearing, pardon me, the mine. You're going to be hearing that tick-tack, 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 tick-tack of the pickaxes going back and forth, over and over. And as you approach, there is going to be a pause as the sound of pickaxes stop. It's at that point that you realize that on your approach, you've knocked over a rock, and it's made a noise. No one's there. I see no one? Oh well.
You'll hear in your mind, how's it going? You can reply to this message.
I have to talk to reply to it, though, right? I have to whisper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shh. You're not gonna get a response. Because I don't want to talk.
All right.
Fair.
Actually, can I respond? Shh.
Yeah, you can. You can also
Cool.
make me a perception roll.
Okay. Ooh, that's a nat 1, bud.
Nat 1. You are going to see shadows along the wall in front of you. There's light emanating deeper into the mine. The creatures that work here appear to rely on some form of illumination, at least, which is beneficial to some of your party. But to you, it is almost more of a hindrance. With one exception, and that's looking ahead, you catch a bit of motion, a shadow cast on a wall. These things are huge. Their bodies stretch, God, must be 9 feet tall. One of them is approaching you, bobbing up and down as it walks toward the edge of the cave. A small glowing lantern dancing around the corner of one of the mine's passageways as it approaches. What do you do?
Press full up against the wall and stay
And-
as still as possible.
Okay. As
Go
you
full
do so,
cronk.
you'll hear this. Do you keep your eyes open, or do you just like reflexively shut your eyes to hide yourself?
No, he's
even
probably he's keeping his eyes open. He's
Okay.
part cat. He doesn't let things out of his sight.
better? Okay, so out of the corner of your eye, you see this shadow continue to move toward you. It's immense. It's bigger than you could have expected. No wonder the Corrids are afraid of these creatures. And then, as it moves even closer, the shadow will start to fade away a little as the light source gets closer to the wall, and you will see that there is a creature standing near your boot.
Aha!
Looking like a cross between a mouse man and a gnome. It wanders up to you. It is roughly the size of your shoe. You will hear the sound of buttons opening, and then a
no.
stream of water. Steam and the smell of asparagus assaults your nostrils.
Yep.
Your foot's
He
very warm right now, Isaac.
Stays perfectly still.
Can you do me a favor? Can you make me make me either a Constitution or a Wisdom save? Your call on this one.
We'll go con. Help.
You know what? It'll be Con and Stealth. Con and Stealth.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. I'm not trained in stealth, so it'll just be. But I rolled a 19, so it'll be
Okay.
21.
So you're gonna. What a day. Scratches his little rodent butt, lets out a brief and turns around and walks back into the mine.
Isaac will stay very, very still and try not to think about it. Does this guy have like a water skin on him?
Does this brigand, whatever this creature is?
Yeah.
You know what?
I guess it would be barely a shot glass anyway.
Yeah, he does. He has a small water skin, made out of what looks like toad leather.
It's probably not enough to rinse off my shoe, or my foot rather. Because he has cat feet and doesn't wear boots.
Oh, you don't have boots. Oh, you're right.
Nope.
But you could have been. You know what you could have been though.
I could have been a Puss in Boots.
That's
Then I
true.
too would have been Antonio Banderas.
15 seconds have passed for everyone else. What do you do?
Oh,
We're gonna start going in.
yeah. Luthienne's gonna grab the witchway lantern, not light it, but just like hold it.
Okay, sounds good. As you hold the witchway lantern in your hand, it is ready to go. All you have to do is basically turn a knob to activate
Oh,
it.
heck yeah. Nice.
And what's up?
So I was just gonna be like, okay, guys, let's try and go as stealthy as we can.
Right.
Oh, are you sure you want me along with you then?
Go with the pack.
I know, I'm joking. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a
okay.
dwarves are natural sneaks. You know, ninja's actually a dwarven word.
I think you were pretty good earlier.
Aye, it was actually. It's probably true. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, can I get a stealth check from everybody?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can sure
right.
try.
All right, let's see what he gets on this.
Dark Tales.
Ooh,
Dark Tales.
that is
oh,
not
it's-
great, and I
That's not
don't
great.
have determination bought for me. So, oh boy, that's only gonna be a 13.
Ooh, chainmail is
gonna-
disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so. Chain? I know scale is.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
playing.
gonna use my determination and make that a 17.
That's a 9.
Oh, well, I mean, you know what? I'm actually not gonna use my determination. Everyone is, like, about the same. So it's just gonna be a 14.
Well, I mean, be glad that I have proficiency in stealth, or that would have been a 3.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so looking at the stats, what I have now is I have a 10 from Christine, I have a 13 from Robin. From Luthienne, I have a what?
14.
14.
He's been in jail.
From Elkhorn, you have a 9.
Right.
From Amador, you have a 16. From Paulinelli, you have an 11, but she's a flying bee, so I'm going to say that's probably like a 24. And then where's the elf? You honestly
nice.
can't see where she went.
Okay, I thought you were asking like where she was in like our like,
Group. I thought so too, and then I was like,
marching
oh,
order?
hold on.
You couldn't tell me. You couldn't tell me if I asked you.
Okay, cool.
So
Awesome.
Gleam the elf.
Gleam is gone.
So Gleam has gone. The Gleam has gone out. All right. With
Where
that,
did Gleam go? Damn, she's good.
one of the Korrid statues says,
Okay, that
"You said to be
You're good.
stealthy."
I'm trying.
We're doing our darn best.
As
Okay.
Wynn walks with her shoes squeaking or something from the water.
There's a little it's almost like a gooey duck where it goes out the side of one of the holes in your shoe. As you approach the mine, you are going to. Okay. You are going to hear that there is like the tick-tacking of pickaxes deeper into it. What do you do? There's also a small puddle on the ground. For those of you with high insight, or pardon me, high perception, like Wynn, there is a small puddle near the entrance of the mine, about 10 feet inside, up against one of the walls. Kind of looks like a small dog peed there.
Gross.
God, I made it 10 feet in. Woof.
Well, you only had 15 seconds.
I know, it's so much worse when you think of it that way.
I mean, like 10 like this is like inside, not just in the mouth, like 10 real feet in. Like You have to measure from the bottom.
I was gonna say, because 15 seconds is like 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah, but while you're going dun 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 dun.
Even one round is 30 feet.
Okay, fine. 30 feet in, there's a puddle. Final offer.
Like, I'll take it.
Assassin's gonna try again with message. I think you probably can't respond because you don't want to be fought out.
Sassy is standing directly next to you and whispering, facing the other way.
Not saying anything. I'm waiting.
Okay, just letting you know.
And then I'm gonna try to. I want to like crab walk along the wall and try to sneak past all of them so they don't know I had to stop here.
All right. So I need something from you. I need a stealth roll from you, Isaac, for sound. So go ahead and do that.
10.
10. Cool. When the breeze hasn't changed, and yet the smell of asparagus is drifting down the hallway slowly.
Wind just kind of makes a face and maybe continues on, I think.
Wait.
Yes.
When? Okay, sure, let's go.
I'm gonna try to move slightly quicker, but
You know what? I gotta do something. One sec. There's only one thing that I can do during this, and you know what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Pardon me one
Too
sec.
bad I can't see Isaac. Otherwise, I could cast the protective ward on him that I forgot to cast before I went into the cave.
Shoot, he's probably really far by now.
Right?
Meanwhile,
He's such a
Isaac.
stealthy cat.
yes.
Thank you, Kevin McLeod. All right, so you continue sneaking further down the hallway. Now, the mine here is a twisting labyrinth. It's about 8 feet tall here. And like the deeper you get into it, it's these 8-foot-high tunnels that are about 3 feet wide and continue to corkscrew into the ground at a very steep slope. Isaac, you're going to be able to sneak ahead without much of a problem. You're invisible. Your compatriots might sense there is something nearby, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt on this. And anybody who wants to do anybody who wants to do a survival or investigation roll as you go may do so to try to pull some things from the environment. So
Yeah,
Isaac,
I'd love to do survival.
so Isaac, you are further ahead. So
Hey. Survival or investigate? We'll do investigation. 17.
17. Okay. You are going to see that these tunnels are actually fairly fresh overall. Like, you'd say that they probably have been built. They're no more than a couple of maybe years old. They're pretty clean, actually, as far as like mining tunnels go. But you'll notice there are no tracks or anything like that. What you are going to notice, though, is that there are hoof prints in the dust on the ground. Not large ones, about the size of a small horse, maybe a pony. Maybe a pack animal. Could be a donkey, potentially. Now, the rest of you, as you are heading through, so looking there, so Luthienne and Sassy, as you are keeping an eye out with survival, you are going to notice as well that there are the prints of what you're pretty sure is an unshod pony. A little bits of fur that are kind of collected in nooks and crannies here will imply that the pony that you are looking at is probably probably a nice chestnut color.
Chestnut.
Oh,
Sassy's gonna lick the hair.
It does
is
not
that how
taste
you
like
track everything?
In the distance, you still hear the continuous tick-tock, 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 tick-tock of mining equipment. Well, of hand picks, at least. Do you continue moving into the mine deeper?
Yes.
Sounds great.
Sassy's gonna try again. Isaac, we're not hearing and seeing anyone around. So hopefully you're doing okay. If you can, respond to this.
I don't see anybody around nearby once this guy's kind of walked away.
No, you do not.
Okay, I will whisper back.
Yes, I'm probably a ways ahead of you, but we've been pretty good so far.
Can we hear him whispering?
No, he managed to make it decently far ahead of you.
Okay.
Yes, success.
Okay, guys, Isaac didn't hear anyone, so maybe we can go a little faster.
Okay. How far ahead did he get, did he say?
No, he just said quite a ways. So it means we're probably behind.
Okay.
All right, so if you're trying to hurry to catch up, but I'd like, actually, you know what? You've been in the mine for about 10 minutes, and the air here is it's a little stuffy. I'd like everyone to make me a con save.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, perfect.
I wish I had determination.
And TPK.
Luthienne,
Yeah.
you're walking down the hallway, kind of like keeping an eye out for things, and suddenly, Wynn, you had actually the lowest roll there, I'm pretty sure, didn't you? Oh no, sorry, pardon me, Isaac.
No. I had the highest roll.
You did. So as you round the corner, whoever's going first, you are going to turn and see Isaac laying on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I guess I can't concentrate on invisibility if I'm unconscious.
You cannot. He's laying on the ground and snoring lionishly.
Wynn's gonna poke him with a toe.
You poke him with the toe, and then suddenly the world starts spinning, and you find out that he's actually fairly comfortable as you fall onto him and into a deep sleep.
Oh. Wynn's gonna just snuggle in.
Les, are you?
He's warm and
Wait,
very...
Guys, don't go over there.
Touch them.
Next to you, Sassy, your dwarf friend staggers against the wall. Amadir falls over as well. And the last sight that you see, Sarcyra, before you too fall asleep, is a tiny, well, quite a large plush bumblebee cuddling up to fall asleep on Amador's lap. Luthienne, you are the only person who is awake because you are immune to sleep.
I'm immune to sleep. Oh, God.
Around the corner, look here.
Oh, God.
As the only other person who cannot fall asleep rounds the corner, and that is Gleam, who is an elf.
They all just fell asleep.
This is no time to sleep.
I know. I'm going to take a... Can I make a check to see if I know how I could potentially start to wake people up?
Absolutely, make me a medicine check.
Perfect. Let's do our best. Okay, that's not bad. What do I add? 3. That's an 18.
An 18?
Yes.
All right. Well, you could.
I'm about to start shanking people.
Absolutely. You
Okay,
can
nice.
You start shaking people. You can start
shanking
smacking people.
smacking people. Maybe not with a weapon. She'd probably look at her little dagger and then put it back and then just slap. Isaac, he was the first to fall asleep.
Okay.
Wake up!
You give Isaac a good old slap across the face, and he just goes.
Shit, it's not working.
And make me a perception roll, please.
Okay.
Okay, Gleam can't hear crap, apparently.
I also cannot hear crap.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay. Okay, that sounds great. What are we gonna do? Can't you wake him? Wake up! And she kicks Elkhorn in the kneecap. Swam! Oh. What's going on? Why are they asleep? Why are they all asleep?
Something magical. I can't dispel magic. I don't do magic.
I'm an acrobat. I don't do magic. I do tricks.
No, there are magic people.
What was that?
Did I? Shut up! They're just snoring. Stop it! Get yourself together.
She'll try to smack you instead. She's not gonna beat your AC.
Stop it!
And at that point, as you're standing atop of all of your unconscious friends, holding hands, like on top of the bodies, like this, you're gonna hear squeaky, 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 as 8 tiny creatures that look like a cross between moles and gnomes round the corner, each of them pushing tiny wheelbarrows that contain ropes and pittons. Just... They look up at you and pause in this awkward stare-off.
Evening, morning, whatever time it is. O'clock.
Yep. Well, and they turn around and just start going weeky, weeky, weeky away from you at a slightly faster pace than they approached. But trying to act casual.
I mean, same.
What the hell was that?
Probably the Briggards.
Do we...
Or whatever. Did my 18 medicine come up with anything?
18 medicine? You have no idea. You've never seen anything like this
Great.
before. This type of magical sleep is beyond you.
I have one thing I could try. I'm going to try crushing up the candy, the watermelon drop that I was given.
Ooh,
Watermelon drop?
yes.
Watermelon drop that I was given.
The watermelon sugar.
What a great question. I have no idea what it does.
Okay,
So-
so let me look that up because I wrote it down.
Wake up. Shh.
All right, grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you feeding that to?
Sarcyra.
Thanks.
Sarcyra is magic-y.
Sarcyra.
If Sarcyra wakes up, Sarcyra would know.
You dribble that into Sarcyra's mouth.
Yeah.
And she's going to smack her lips a bit. Pony. She's going to say.
Shit.
And Sarcyra, I'm just going to send you something real quick.
Whispers. Nice. Long. I mean, not long. White. I keep forgetting my own freaking gag. White.
Is she normally that referential? Like self-referential? That's very meta.
Sometimes.
Okay. So do we just wait for them to wake up, or do we try to drag them out?
There's so many. Right. Just gonna try to... go on ahead, I guess?
Okay. Do you want me to come with you, or do you want me to stay with them?
Come with me. If they put this magic on them, they might be able to dispel it.
Oh, okay. Let's go, I guess.
Let's do it.
All right. Do you try to sneak?
Yes.
All right. Make me a stealth check. Well, she was good at stealth when I started the game.
Just got thrown off.
This is my favorite episode
I'm
yet
way
so
better.
far.
Oh, God. 19.
All
Luthienne's
right.
no good for a bad day.
All right. Luthienne, you continue to move down the cavern tunnel. And as you do, you continue down the corkscrew passageway, following the tiny wheelbarrow trails in front of you that you can easily see with your keen elven vision. Behind you, you can hear the chattering of Gleam's teeth as she tries to be stealthy, but her fear is making her... Oh, I'm sorry, I just... And, as you round a corner, what's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. As you round a corner, distracted by the chattering of Gleam's teeth, you'll see a bit of light. And in it, a tall, slender human, clad in dark leather armor, stands around the corner, greeting you. Their face is bright and friendly, and bright and illuminated by a tiny wisp of light that floats next to a mouse-sized creature that you saw with one of the wheelbarrows earlier. The woman that's standing there has kind of like studded leather armor and a deep brown complexion, as well as long, flowing black hair that's held in place by a circlet. "Greetings, trespassers," she says with a smile. "Didn't anyone teach you how to knock?" And story time. So, and I'm out of focus. I'm hella out of focus.
Oh, shoot.
Don't go to sleep, Kelly. Don't go to sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I'm running the show.
Yeah, you're
It's
running
me.
the show now, Caitlan. It's
It's
all
all
yours.
you.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, good.
All
Oh,
right.
goodness. Oh.
Didn't anyone ever teach you to knock?
I mean, we would have if you had doors.
I mean, it's an expression, love.
Well, how would I knock on the walls? How would I announce myself except for going, "Oh, hello, I've come to visit you this fine time of day"?
Announcing yourself is usually customary, isn't it? I mean, anything would be better. You could say, "Oh, Pip Pip, I've come for tea."
Oh, do you have tea?
Yes, we have a bit of tea. That's not the point, though. What are you doing in this mine? And as she says that, you are going to easily be able to notice that there's a briganock on her shoulder, as well as two more hiding on her person. One tucked comfortably in a belt pouch and kind of like looking out going, huh. And another peering over the rim of her left boot. What are you doing here?
We are simply trying to go through the tunnel. We're exploring. Haven't been here before.
Well, if you can see, the tunnel's occupied.
Yes, clearly, now I see it.
Make me a deception roll.
This one's a bit nicer.
We don't want to steal anything. We're just here.
Oh,
You
I
can-
got a nat 20!
Oh, I was gonna say you could roll with advantage because of Gleam,
Oh.
but never mind.
Yeah!
Ooh, go
So,
with the nat
so you just say
20.
we're just
Good.
adventuring,
We're just adventuring.
looking for
We're
treasure.
not from here. Not particularly, looking for a way home.
A way home. Where are you from, love?
Yes. Well, unfortunately, you've knocked out my companions.
Oh, I didn't knock. Well, did you knock them out?
Someone.
And Briganock magic's pretty powerful. They
Yes,
shouldn't
well,
have You know, if they'd known there were elves there, I would have said not bother.
There are two of us, and she'll grab the, Gleam's arm.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's there's no fault. Your friends will wake up within an hour. It's a very powerful spell, but it's brief. They're in no danger.
Mm-hmm.
I see. And you're just looking around. Why are you in yon?
We stepped through looking for some items we had
Let me guess, something taken by Creeping Lynn. She's taking all sorts of things. And people. Yeah, I'm getting to that.
people.
She kidnapped the Briganock's best architect, Golmo. The poor bastard now toils in... Yes, I'm sorry about the language. Yes, it's... Look, am I translating, or are you going to let me do this? Yes, thank you. Making all the new contraptions for... Yeah, the hag. Which would be much easier for them to help... Anyway. Such contraptions wouldn't actually be much of a thing if the cords weren't helping, though. Little jerks are supplying this hag with all the iron hair that she can use. All these contraptions made of iron, probably not very comfortable for the Fae. I mean, I'm human, what do I know? Cords, little jerks. All three of them seem to make noises and agree.
Interesting. I met a couple cords. They didn't seem to be working with her.
They're probably lying to you. I mean, how else would Lynn get all of the hair that she had to do her work with?
I actually have no idea about her. She didn't steal my thing.
No, that's fair. She's one of your friends.
Yeah. Who's been rudely knocked out, so she can't speak for herself at the moment.
I mean, we can have them brought down somewhere more comfortable if you'd like.
Yeah, would we be able to come as well?
I mean, I'm not going to... We don't have a dungeon or anything. You just would be coming to hang out. You seem pretty cool. You're not going to steal anything from the place, and just don't hurt any of these guys. They're actually quite nice.
They do look quite cute, actually.
You think that you got the one in her boot blushing.
Oh!
He fancies you too. Oh, fun. She fancies you too. They? Gender's very fluid with these things. I don't really get it.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, I get gender fluidity. I just can't really keep track of it. It's pretty rapid. They have these little time powers that allow them to dilate time, but it also includes identity issues. It's a thing.
Whatever works.
Well, yeah. Can I ask... Oh, yeah. Can I ask you a question? The Corrids. Are they right annoyed?
With this
Yes.
operation? Yes, quite.
All of them start giggling. That's why they do it 24 hours a day. Just to piss them off.
I see.
Oh, you're not going to call me on language that time. Okay. Yeah. It's fine when it's what you'd like to hear, but okay, fine. All right. Well, let's go bring your friends down somewhere comfortable. And she'll give you
Sounds
kind
good.
of a sweetly smile. And a little bit of time passes. And I'd like the three of you to roll me a d20 and tell me what you get.
6.
6?
17.
1.
Okay. So anyway, this is, you wouldn't believe this, but that one. So we were there, and Elkhorn was drunk within an inch of his life. Honestly, I don't. Sassy, you're gonna start to flicker your eyes open and are hearing just like casual conversation. And
Wait, you know Elkhorn?
Firebolt!
Oh my god, really?
all right, are you going to?
She's just gonna randomly shoot it somewhere because
Okay, make me a spell attack with disadvantage.
Yeah. She's just kind of waking up, going, "What the frick?" With disadvantage, I rolled that's a 14.
14? All right, that's gonna sail directly like between Luthienne and this human woman. Bloody hell!
What? How? Who? Ha?
Oh, don't worry. She does that when she wakes up sometimes when she's not expecting to fall asleep.
Hate to see you after a one-night stand. And now looking around this chamber, that actually is going to singe past Isaac's face as he's laying on the ground. It's not going to burn him, but it's going to be enough that he, like, jerks awake. And, you are...
Who are you?
It's very rude. Chill your tits.
I mean, you put me to sleep. I would assume I just woke up after
I
being
didn't do
magically
any.
put to
You
sleep.
invaded a magical cabin. What did you think, you dummy?
I
Also, she
didn't-
could have rightly just killed you.
I could have. I wouldn't, but I
Right?
could have. And
We're having a good conversation.
so anyway, yes, I'm Valor's call. I'm their security expert.
Oh.
We got separated.
Isaac's gonna move over and just kind of shake Wynn, make sure she's okay.
A big snot bubble comes out of her nose. And that's when you're going to notice that, like, you didn't picture Wynn for a smoker, but she's smoking.
What?
Her boot's on fire.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna stomp it out gently so I don't hurt her foot.
Okay, so you are going to, so you got one boot that's leaking and one boot that's singed. And Wynn, you can start to wake up now.
Who? Sorry, I was put to sleep and then I woke up and heard voices. I assumed I was gonna be tortured. Who are you?
You hear a kettle whistle. Oh, tea's done. And this little porcelain tea set that's been laid out for you, Luthienne. And Gleam.
Oh, thank you.
And she, like, just starts, like, pouring tea for each of you. I'm Molliver. Nice to meet you.
Sorry, what was that? Molliver?
Molliver.
All.
Molliver?
Yep, like Oliver with 2 L's and an M at the front of it.
Perfect.
Mm.
She said Valor's call. I'm gonna wake up Elkhorn if he's not awake yet.
It's
Hey,
good.
hey,
Hey.
Elkhorn.
Oh,
Open.
oh, lass, I don't know what I drank last night, but I probably shouldn't have gone home with you. You're a bit hairier than I like.
Whap!
Oh! I'm awake! I'm awake!
I'm gonna grab his face by the beard and turn it to look at Molliver.
Who's that?
He squints very deeply. Oh, it's you! Yes, it's me. What are you doing down here in a hole? Are you a captive? Do I
Having
look like
tea.
Sorry,
Cheers.
we missed a lot from falling asleep to you guys having tea. Why aren't we?
Yeah, because we're just going through the tunnel, because we're just traveling through the tunnel.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. You guys are having a conversation. Yeah, I'm so sleepy.
So, you are sitting like this large cavern that's kind of at the end of a route. Near you, you can hear at that chasm on the other side of this large room, you can see a grotto full of stalactites and stalagmites. There's a truss bridge constructed of intricate wooden struts and beams that spans the 100-foot gap across the chasm. Beneath the bridge is darkness, but you can just see the barest twinkle of purple lights, like Christmas lights, laid hundreds of feet down in the darkness. It's pretty, isn't it? Don't go on the bridge until I tell you it's time if you're headed that way. It's, haunted. And at this point, that all of you who were asleep are going to see there are about 20 or 30 of these Briganocs, these little mouse gnomes, just kind of hanging out and drinking what looks like shots of espresso out of thimbles.
Wynn's gonna kind of roll over, look, and just squeal that they're adorable. I'm not gonna do it for your ears' sake. But...
I would really like a recap, but if we are not immediately being murdered, can I perhaps have some soap and water? One of these things decided to relieve itself on my foot.
Well, that's rude. Which one was that?
Not gonna lie, I was quite high above it and didn't see
You know
its
what? I've been quite
features.
high before and had things happen to me before, so it's not a big deal. I understand.
Water.
Were you that smell, Isaac?
I had no idea what you're talking about. Stand up and
All right. So one of the Briganocs will sheepishly approach you. And in Sylvan you'll hear, "Sorry, wasn't trying to do
Aw.
anything. I just had a lot of coffee, and better out than in there, I say."
I'll respond in Sylvan, for lack of a better term, water under the bridge.
Hold on just 1 second. Oh, also, your outfit is kind of, there's a little falling apart. Hold on just a second. And, the Briganoc is going to approach your foot with a rag, spit on it, and proceed to polish and groom your entire, like, both of your feet and your entire torso. Like, your entire outfit is going to be cleaned and primped. Now, here's the thing. You watch this little creature go crack, crack as it pops its neck to the side, goes, cracks its little tiny knuckles, and then does about 2 hours worth of tailor and cleaning work in 6 seconds. Literally, you watch it dilate time around itself and go, it's like watching the old Speedy Gonzales cartoons.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Here where those tales come from. Thank you.
There's a little bow on the end of it.
Just my color, thank you.
It's part like your mustache.
Beautiful. Thank you. Much appreciated. Sorry, I'm Isaac Ronaldi of the Runigling.
Trip.
Nice to meet you, Trip.
Nice to meet you. Sorry about the. I didn't know anyone was there. I'm actually kind of shy. I'm usually. That's why I go outside the group because I get pee shy.
I'm incredibly sorry to have been in your way.
It's actually kind of mortifying. But oh well. It's probably good for my therapy.
There you are. See progress. Always see the silver lining. Absolutely.
So anyway, so if you
Yes, please reiterate for them.
So anyway, so I'm a member of the Val's Call. I'm here. We were traveling here, trying to hunt down this pack of villains called the League of Malevolence. Real punks, I guess we could say. But as far as I understand, the other members of the Call were supposed to be safe at the palace. But yeah, you're here. Yeah, I've been locked in a dungeon. Oh, I mean, sounds about right. Well, but I came across these folk, and honestly, I couldn't help it. They need protection, and I don't mind being the one to do it.
So, what? Protection from Sorry, I was asleep during.
Oh, sorry. Well, they from the evil Corrids who had allied with the hag at the Motherhorn. Basically, the hag moved in, kidnapped the Briganock's chief engineer, and has been forcing how do you say Golmo, like Golmo, Golmo, to do all sorts of tinkering and building these infernal contraptions up at the Motherhorn place, which they've been building with all of this Corrid hair that these, the iron hair, those little hedgehog things have, that they donate to their master, the hag.
You're certain they're donating them?
I think there's like some sort of miscommunication between both of y'all.
What do you mean?
Well, we were talking to some Corrids earlier, and they didn't seem to know anything about that. They were really against the hag.
They've agreed to help take down some of her towers.
When would like to insight this lady?
You may
Yes.
insight. I would like you to, whoever, I would like you to do me a group persuasion check, both of you.
Okay.
So the two of you both roll, and your DC's not super high. Just don't-
22.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 19. So
Hell yeah.
Persuasion's gonna be 23.
She'll give you like a nice cold look for a second. Narrows her eyes. All right. Seems good enough to me.
Dirty 20 on the inside.
And
She
22 on insight.
She seems pretty legit, both of you are going to say. I will say one thing about her, though, and that is she seems a bit rash, a little jittery. She's very appraising. Her eyes never stop like looking over you and just making sure that you're the type of people that she thinks you are. And she's genuine. Like, she actually thinks that the Briganocks need help. Like, she's being completely honest there. Honestly, the vibe you're getting is that she's just literally the hired help of the opposite team in this sports game you're playing. Besides that, in the corner, you're going to hear, "I'm awake. What did I miss? Hello? Where are we?"
You're fine, Amador. Just take a breather.
Oh. Okay, thank you, Pollinella. She explained everything to me. She was listening the entire time. Thank you. He sheathes his sword and like, nice place you have here. Oh, thankful. Alright, so if you, Molliver, kind of looks around at you. So if you're really being serious and the Corrids aren't working, then what, she's stealing their hair or something? Like sheep?
Oh,
Apparently they're laying around a lot.
Yeah.
We were taught a dance to manipulate their hair, so obviously it's around.
Oh, well, if we can do that, if she's using it, does that mean we can manipulate her stuff?
Yes,
Yeah,
she
so why not?
if she
Wait,
chose
are
that.
you-
Yeah.
You're going after the hag for real, right? You said that there was something that was missing from you that you were going
Yeah,
for?
she stole stuff
yeah,
from
hers.
me.
Are you going to go
Told you
mess
she was
her
sleeping.
up? Oh, yeah,
yeah.
they are less.
That's
Absolutely.
kind of the intent.
You
We
should go
did the
speak-
last one.
All right, you need to go speak to Obed.
Who?
The leader of the Briganocks more than anything.
All right. Maybe we can even broker a peace.
I think you probably can. It's pretty easy. I'll take anyone who wants to with me, but I suggest that not everybody go just because that bridge sucks.
Yeah, so was
I-
I.
Why?
Don't have a problem with heights, but I am the largest, so perhaps
Oh,
I
it's
should
totally
stay.
sturdy. It's just haunted.
I am fine
On-
staying.
I mean, if I think that anyone who's good at conversation should probably come, but
Oh, I'm great at sweet talking people. I know I
you know.
look a bit abrasive, but and then Sass will kind of like wink and like fling her,
Give me a
her
charisma
hair
check.
a little bit. Oh,
here comes the now one because you baited it. But
Well, Awen's just like, well, I mean, I don't think I'm the particularly good at it, but I seem to work out fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is straight charisma check.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
you-
can I charisma check too?
Yes,
just
you
for
may.
shits and
Yes, you
giggles?
may. Do it with
That was pretty
disadvantage.
good earlier.
All right.
Because you have a smoking boot.
It's still gonna be good.
Actually, that's not bad. That would be 17.
All right. So you were going
Manages
to.
to wipe the spittle away.
So you're gonna like sit up and be like, "How about me?" and kind of like brush your mouth, accidentally
I do
giving yourself like a
okay.
coal dust mustache that actually looks fairly dashing.
It just looks cute.
It apparently it looks surprisingly cute. No, good. I mean, everybody. I mean, you all can come, but I mean, be honest, Oliver. Is there danger afoot? I mean, not past the bridge. I mean, Obed's a pretty chill dude. If that's the case, and you're fine with it, I'll stay here with the others. Keep an eye on them, make sure they're safe. Yell if
that
you need
sounds
me,
good.
and I'll be across that bridge in a flash. You know we're natural sprinters, right?
Right.
Very dangerous over short distances.
Oh, deadly. Deadly. Well, I mean, if you're ready, I can take you right now. Are you done with your tea, Luthienne?
Yes, thank you. That was delicious.
It's not a problem at all. It's an Etruscan herbal. Quite nice, actually. A bit bitter, but that's what the sugar cubes are for. Oh, speaking of, you might, here. And she'll wink and pass you a pair of sugar cubes.
Thank you.
Might come in handy.
What,
Well,
for what occasion?
you'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
here
what
we
do you do
are.
with the hoof prints and horsehair we've been finding around?
Don't ruin the surprise, love. It's really a jolly sight when you see it. She stands up, brushes herself off, and heads over to the bridge. Well, here we are at jolly old Rivenwish Chasm. Best stay on the bridge and not dilly-dally. Walking off it does cause problems for your lifespan. Once again, to describe the bridge, it is 100-foot gap across the chasm and is, how far down? Falling 200 feet deep.
Oh, good.
And as she walks toward it, she's going to just stretch. All right, so try not to stop moving.
Got it.
All right.
Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And she'll just start across the bridge at a nice, fast walk.
Oh, okay.
When will keep up with her?
Yeah,
Just
Sassy will.
keep your eyes straight ahead. Pay no attention at all. And all of you have a passive perception of 10 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to hear the sound of rattling beneath the bridge, and then sudden, as 3 bright orange lights begin to glow beneath the bridge. And as you are making it about 10 feet across the bridge, 3 flaming skulls rise up into the air and look at you and start speaking at you in Elven.
Oh, good.
Oh, pardon me, it's Elven. So what would that be? Oh, look what we have here. Oh, it is a bunch of adventurers. Oh yes, I believe it is. Oh, look at their stupid dresses. Oh, they should come and fight us. Oh, come and fight us, my friends. Please, come over this way. May we come to me. Come to me, you stupid elf. I know you understand what I'm saying, you and your stupid hat.
Just keep going.
Come on, step off the bridge. It is not that dangerous. It is just a little chasm. It was not problem at all. It is true. Come over to this side. It's not a problem. I don't know why one of them has a vaguely stereotypical Hispanic accent and the rest have French accents. But I have to differentiate. I guess that's like wild elf versus like... I don't even...
There you go. High elf
Is it?
versus wood elf.
High elves versus wood elf? I don't know. I feel like wood elves work for a living. And high elves are just like snooty.
Mm.
Maybe they're
And then
sea elves.
Drow is Australian.
Drow is
Yeah.
Australian because, as we
Yeah.
all know, they come from down under. You know what?
Down
And one of
under.
these flame skulls will go, "Oi, good day.
Ah,
Crikey, come over here, step off the bridge. I won't kill you. Much?
much.
Bruce, you ruined it. Now they will not be surprised if they die. What a numbskull.
Sassy's gonna put like her fingers in her ears and just like
Yeah.
try and
All
walk
right.
across the bridge.
So now, did the other lady tell us not to talk to them?
Yep, they are going to, she's just going to try to say not to talk to them. But they are going to, like, surge toward the center of the bridge. You cannot pass us. We will defeat you, and then you will be destroyed. It's true, yeah. We're going to take you down.
Are they literally standing in the way now?
They're going to try to float in your way, yeah. Would you like to try to persuade them to move?
Can Wynn just kind of try and keep walking?
You are going to go against, like, head against their head, just... Sakura Blue, why are you doing this? Do not touch me.
Wynn's gonna try and push it to the side.
Okay. You're going to take some flame damage from touching a flame skull.
Oh no.
Alright.
You're going to take 4 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And make me an athletics check to kind of just push it over.
Alright.
Oh, God, never mind. It was contested and I botched.
I critted.
Did you? All right, so...
I was gonna be like, I have a 0 to this, and I managed to roll.
So here's what happens. Do you use your left or right hand? This is important.
Probably my right hand.
Okay, so if you just kind of push it out of the way, you're kind of headed on the right side of the bridge, and as you are, the skull's like, "Oi, you can't get past me. I'm too tough." And then you're going to like grab the head, you're gonna take the fire damage and push it, but this is going to go hit the skull next to him, which is going to hit the skull next to him, and those two are just going to scoot over, but the third one that gets hit is going to go wow and fly and then fly back to the bridge. But you're going to walk past because they're going to go tuk tuk tuk, and the one that you touch is going to go ah.
And Wynn's just gonna keep walking.
It's one of those perpetual motion things.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's not very nice at all.
Wynn's just gonna keep walking.
Oi!
It'd be very nice if you could just get off the bridge, thank you.
Move out of the way, and I'm just gonna pull out. I think I have a rapier.
Sounds good.
I have a
Sassy,
rapier.
make me a persuasion roll.
I would love to.
And yes, the skulls have physics enabled.
Persuasion, you say?
Yeah.
Persuasion. Do 16. I'm gonna spend my determination to bring it to a 19.
All right, that sounds great. You're gonna say that, and like Luthienne, you're gonna pull out your rapier. Make me an intimidation roll.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, Newton's cradles. Thank you very much, chat. I love chat.
Oh,
Reminding
okay,
me of these
that's,
things.
well, that could have been worse. I'm actually going to use my determination,
Okay.
and I'm going to make that a 17.
Okay. You pull out your blade and kind of like you're gonna poke it in the missing nose of one of the skulls.
Absolutely. Just get right up there.
Oh man, that smells. Ow, that's in my nose. How does it smell? Well, I smell horrible. Pause.
Is it
for
because you don't have
applause.
a noise?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh, you know what? Perhaps. Okay, you know what? I'm very sorry that we were hostile to you. It is our job to guard this bridge, and we are very sorry for our problems that we have caused you. I apologize if you I am Wea, and this is Tia and Pia. Yeah, I mean, it was Pia, but then he got his skull knocked, and now he goes by Bruce. I'm just going to literally cross this out with pen in the book. His name is Bruce now. Okay, so anybody, if we ever auction this off, that's Bruce. And very sorry for the trouble. We hope you have a good day, and we recommend that you do not pick up any of the stones at the bottom of the chasm. It is bad for you.
Yeah, because we fall down the chasm.
No, it's jolly bad. They're all cursed, yeah?
Oh.
Anyway, sorry for the trouble. Have a nice day.
Yeah, no worries.
Night. Honestly, being dead, you
I'm
can't
dead.
lose track of time. It's like being on unemployment.
The Feywild's weird for time. We have no idea how long it's going to be gone. We'll
Right.
go back to the material plane.
Ah, the
Could be
material
5
plane.
minutes. Could be 50 years.
You know, I'm just wasting your time now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
They're just gonna like part the bridge and then just go, sorry about that.
Perfect.
Yep, sorry. Goodbye. And they're gonna go like back under their hiding place. This is literally the encounter, guys. I'm not even kidding.
Amazing.
Good.
I feel like they set the difficulty super low in this part, but that's fine. As you are walking across the rest of the bridge, you are going to be able to look down beneath you, and those glittering purple lights there are still like twinkling ahead of you. And as you cross, you are going to be able to leave their presence. Moving further down the tunnel system, you are going to make it into a bit of a grotto ahead of you. You could hear the sound of water dripping around you, and as you move deeper inside, you will see that at the center of the grotto is the silhouette of a creature moving toward you. You'll hear the clip, clop, of hooves as you see out of the shadows lazily steps a piebald pony wearing blinders. There is a small wooden hut strapped to its back, and the faint sound of clattering can be heard inside of the hut as it approaches you. It lets out a bit of a sighing neigh from its nostrils as it eyes you warily, and the door of the hut opens with a "Who's there?" you'll hear in Sylvan, which we'll answer that door after we come back from this quick break. So, and here's a picture of the pony, by the way.
Oh. Oh.
Bye, little Sebastian.
You're like 10,000 candles in the wind.
In the wind. That's the second you described it as a chestnut pony. I'm like, that's all I'm picturing in my head.
Is little Sebastian?
Yep.
Heart of a champion. Anyway, we'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody. This is the part of the program where we talk to you, the chat. So, a couple things about this adventure that I want to talk about real quick, as you're asking. So, exploring the mine. So, the spell that is cast here, so after 10 minutes of navigating the mine, each character must succeed on a DC 19 con save or fall asleep for 1 hour, lulled into magical slumber by the rhythmic racket of the miners. On a successful save, you are immune to the effect permanently. Elves and other creatures can't be put to sleep by magic and are immune to the effect. Here's the fun one, though. Creatures put to sleep by this cannot be awakened early by any means short of wish.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
So- I have a question, because this was
Yeah.
like character base versus like mechanics, and I went for character. But I was curious, what if before actually falling asleep, if Sassy would have tried to cast Dispel Magic on herself,
Would
that
not have
worked?
mattered.
Would have
Nope.
not mattered. Cool.
No, I would say
I'm
no,
glad
because
I
like
didn't waste the spells.
that's why I just knocked you out immediately, because it like you don't want to like risk characters like burning their things. And
Well, yeah, that's what I was debating of doing. I was starting to look through all my spells of
Also,
what I could do.
something I mentioned to Robin during the break. So the DC for that was 19. The DC to get Molliver to trust you was 9.
Whoa.
So she's
Okay.
just like, she's their rogue, and she's like, yeah, seems legit. I don't care.
Sounds
also,
legit.
also she looks like her art makes her look like Martha from Doctor Who, so she's British, okay? I don't care what her original voice was. She's British in this incarnation, and she's played by Freiya, what's her name?
Also,
Wait.
our Arceus, if it did count as a short rest, we just woke up from a long rest, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't.
All of
spend
you have had
anything yet.
beauty rest. Although, Sassy, the thing that Luthienne fed you is going to be active until you use it.
Cool.
Which is just really funny what that does, given what you're
Nice.
going up against now.
I think it
Yeah,
doesn't.
no,
I think
I'm
it didn't do
really
anything at all,
excited.
and I was
Yep.
sad. I was like, "Wow, mine's dead." Oh well.
No, it does one specific thing,
I'm excited.
but it's cute.
It's very
I'm
cute.
excited.
I'm excited to use it.
Besides, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher, which is pretty great.
That
That's
is
fair.
pretty awesome.
But yeah, you can all have like a nice nap, and you can feel refreshed. All right, so let's just talk for about another like 5 or 6 minutes. So what cool things do we have? So I'm happy to announce that while we're on vacation for a couple of weeks, I have pre-filmed some games, and I'm pre-filming 2, maybe. Oh, I'm filming 3 more episodes this weekend. It's going to be busy. So aside from our normal release schedule for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you also on Twitch and YouTube are going to be treated to 3 episodes of Call of Cthulhu that have been filmed, as well as a How to Run Chapter 1 of Call of the Netherdeep, which we're filming on Saturday morning. I'm not sure if we're going to broadcast that live, though. Should we broadcast that in the morning, or should it just be...
I think we should wait.
Yeah?
I'd say broadcast it on the Tuesday.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
Only
thinking
usually-
too. So what you can do is, if you have any questions about Call of the Netherdeep, and we'll ask you on Tuesday, tomorrow night as well, while we're running it, go to our Discord or on YouTube, leave comments about like what you want us to discuss for Chapter 1 and what we enjoyed about it and those type of things. So like leave us comments and we'll answer them during the time, because we won't be live, because I am going on vacation for a week, and then other people are going on vacation, so it kind of laps. Is what it is. But that means that I'm gonna like do some Let's Plays, because some friends got me video games for presents, and I get to play games. So yeah. Besides that, we got some great stuff coming our way. Deadlands is running on Sunday this week, and trying to think of what the deal with Deadlands is. We're kind of nearing the end of book 1, which is going to be the end of season 1 of Deadlands, so you should definitely tune into that. I think that we're not going to be able to finish because it is a big climactic thing, but we're going to get right up to it before we take our holiday. And after Deadlands goes on hiatus after its first season, we are going to start gearing up for Descent into Avernus. And I actually had something. So Robin, you and I were talking the other day, and we had discussed whether or not I should run Curse of Strahd Abridged as an isekai anime. And I'm not sure if that would be good or not, but the basic idea is a bunch of people from Earth get transported into Curse of Strahd and can't take it seriously.
That's amazing.
Like, and I just play Strahd like Adam Sandler in Hotel Transylvania. Why is it the blah blah blah? I did not know he's blah blah blah.
That's awesome.
You know, I don't know. I love that I have a command for that. And Arch Curios just said Netherdeep is the best Dragon Age module. So far, it's very freaking Dragon Age. It's very Dragon Age and very Final Fantasy, in many ways. But I'm curious to see how it progresses. I'm very excited to see what we're going to be doing in the future as well. Because we got the convention at the end of the month that I'm frantically planning and about to sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. Everybody get it out. Yeah, Team Maggie for the win. So someone actually asked me, this is not Netherdeep, this is Witchlight, but someone actually left a comment on the Netherdeep episode, and they were like, "Oh, new DM here. I'm not asking to be rude, but like the book just says to cut one of the rivals. Why didn't you just cut one instead of like making an NPC?" And I'm like, "Which would you cut?"
They're all so good.
They're all surprisingly good. Like when I first picked up the book, I was like, "Why would you use?" And then I actually played them, and I'm like, "Oh, actually, I really like these guys. They're pretty nice." If I had to cut anybody, it'd be the Drow, though, because despite being a sex pot, he's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I would just add. I'm actually considering releasing a little addition module for Drive-Thru RPG of DMPCs. So like that'll have like Valis and like Timor and all of the other DM NPCs. And their alternate names if you want to change their I guess Timora is a pretty easy like gender swap or like neuter swap. But like, yeah, I'm thinking of releasing that so that anybody who's running the game who's like, "Damn, I don't have like a fully fledged character." I'm like, "All right, well, here's a fully fledged character with a backstory. Go, have fun. Pay me $1." There's no art. There's probably a tiny bit of art. There's a little bit of art. There's art of Valis. But anyway. I think it'd be good. I think people would like that. Plus, then they can hire Keanu Reeves, the Dragonborn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to play this character.
I think you just have to play them. Yeah.
I think I will. Christa, if you ever run a game ever, I will play a Dragonborn that sounds like Keanu Reeves.
Yes, if I ever run a game.
If you ever run a game. Speaking of something completely unrelated, though.
Not even remotely related.
Reminder that we have some great stuff coming your way, but it's dependent on you to join the Patreon and help support. At 75 patrons, we are going to be announcing a new thing, and at 100 patrons, it's going live, baby. But you'll get all the cool stuff before then. Also, quick announcement to those of you who are patrons right now. I have been a little late with the podcast. The podcast for February has been edited and will be going out tomorrow. I just had some drafts due for a project I can't talk about today, and it literally ate my brain. But before I am on vacation, and actually even while I'm on vacation, I'll be posting a little bit of stuff to the Patreon, so you'll actually get access to some of the races and classes that I've been developing and some stuff like that. So do I just want to play as Keanu? Yes, always. always.
I still want to play those dogs with you at some point.
Which dogs?
Like Bill and Ted as dogs in Animal Adventures.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Can you do an Alex Winter voice?
I gotta think of it.
Right, Ted. It's like
Right,
it's more.
Ted.
It's like So like Bill is like way more deep and like more like whoa, and
But
Bill
Ted is like, it's so bodacious, it's so incredible.
I think we got him backwards.
I don't know. I feel like
Whoa, man. Yeah, that's a Bill. That's a Bill right there.
Yeah.
Most
But
heinous
Ted's more up
Bill.
here. Oh,
Yeah.
most heinous, Ted. Yeah, exactly.
We totally got killed by evil usses.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Bummer. Oh man.
Bummer.
Oh, we lost a follower over that.
Oh no.
How dare you? I bet it was that one right there. No, it wasn't. No. I love it. I keep an eye on it, like whenever it comes up on my screen. So it's like, oh, you have a new follower. And I'm like, oh, was it this person? And I'm like, that seems like a sketchy name. Let's see if they unfollow.
See, the problem with the chat right now saying Bill and Ted go to doggy hell. It's impossible. All dogs go to heaven.
All
It's
dogs
true.
go to heaven. If they were cats, they could go to hell.
There you go.
But then they just like,
Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they end up going to cat hell.
Oh, that's fair. But then but if they were actual cats, and the reason that cats don't go to hell is because Satan doesn't want them, because they're like, they just hang out by the door and he'd be like, oh, do you want out? And they'd be like, meow. And he lets them out and they're like, oh, can we come back in? No.
Or they just sit there looking at the open door going, what's this for?
What?
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Why? That's so creepy. Why are you just looking at empty space? There's like, what is it? There a ghost there? I hate ghosts. They're creepy. Love the idea of the devil being creeped out by things.
Yeah.
Ew, 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 spiders. Like, it's so good. It's like, can you imagine? I kind of want to write a story or do a comic right now that's like all about hell, and Lucifer's just this really like prissy, like high maintenance angel who's like, oh my god, I hate it down here. I know I'm the boss because Dad said I have to be here.
But it's so hot, and my
It's so
hair
hot.
just keeps drooping.
And I requested my luggage be sent down, and it never made it. I have a Prada bag. Anyway, that is awful, and I think it's great. I think we should do that. Devil's creeped out by giraffes. Of course.
As everyone should be.
That's true.
I don't know. I like giraffes.
Do you like giraffes? Where does a giraffe wear a necktie?
At the top.
At the top?
Yeah.
At the bottom.
See,
You don't
this
wear
is-
your necktie up here. You wear your necktie down at the base of your throat.
What about the middle?
Kind of middle, kind of like upper middle, I would say.
Okay.
That's
here's
my
here's a more important question.
curveball.
How does a dog wear pants?
In the
Bottom
back two
half.
legs.
Bottom
Yeah.
half, not all
Bottom
the
half.
legs?
No, not
because
all the legs.
you could have like, if you have a shirt to be a fancy, classy dog, you gotta have your arm sleeves.
And what if you
So
go
bottom
up on
half.
two
So you can
legs
roll them
to
up
do
and
a
be a
little
handsome dog that
dance?
gets all
Yeah.
bitches?
So you can undo the button and
exactly.
roll your sleeves.
So you can look like you're real
Exactly.
rough and tumble?
Yeah, precisely.
Over
You got it. You got it. And then you got
Oh,
your little
no.
necktie too.
Oh,
And
well,
you
yeah,
got
dogs
the
always wear
clips.
neckties. Speaking of which,
course.
Christine,
No,
post
no,
a
no.
picture
You have
of
to
our
have
dog
the
with a
shirt
necktie.
collar open for the extra fluffy
Oh.
dogs to have all the chest hair.
Oh,
Right,
yeah, the
okay,
Sean
then
Connery.
no
Yes.
necktie. Then no necktie. But, you know, eventually, after they have too many treats, they get their necktie on their head because their ears are in the
They
way.
just pant when they're hot.
Oh, so wait, they're okay. Anyway, all right. So I think that's probably good. Is there anything else that we have to talk about today? Love you, kisses. I think that's good. I'm gonna alter the module. Pray I don't alter it further. Why am I about to sneeze again?
Achoo!
Look at the light.
That
Bless
actually
you,
worked.
those
I
are
looked in
great.
my key light. And
Yeah.
It does.
Yep, it
Which
works.
It really does.
By the
Yeah.
way, there's a massive tree outside my window, outside the house.
Smack.
And every now and then, there's this extreme gust of wind, and it's.
I've been seeing you like look
Oh.
over every once in a while.
Oh,
being like,
God.
"What's
Don't
going
squish
on?"
me.
There was it was sad. I was driving home from work and like along my like one of the main streets I drive down are like
Your
bunch
cherry
of, like,
tree. We drove by
cherry
it.
tree.
Yep.
It,
I was
it's
thinking about
fell
that.
down. I was like, oh baby.
Oh,
It's
so
like all
buddy,
the blossoms are gonna fall.
did I say I wanted to? Oh, I was going to talk very briefly about my ASMR video. I'm just weirded out that the ASMR video has more views on YouTube than like Netherdeep 2, because Netherdeep 1 is like huge, and like the second episode never gets quite as popular as fast. But I was like, how do I have more than like I have almost 2,000 views on my stupid ASMR video that I filmed in like the night before. I thought it was a good April Fool's prank, though. I thought it was pretty good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people have been telling you to do that for a number of years at this point. So I'm not surprised.
There's
the that should be
encouragement.
encouragement, is the fact that people do want that.
So
Yeah,
Caitlan,
you have 1.8K on ASMR and Netherdeep 2 has 1K.
nice. Oh, good. It's finally one. That's fantastic. So Caitlan, when you get your costume for you know what, and I get my you already have your costume. When I get my costume for
I
you know what,
do.
we should combine our powers and do an ASMR video together. As
I think we should.
I need someone to clip that because I can't listen to it, but I know I need
you
to
can
put stuff
probably
up.
listen to mine because it's not that bad.
I don't know.
Just don't use
I don't
headphones.
know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if I don't use headphones, I can do it.
So actually,
Yeah, it's
the-
not
the-
very.
it's not.
noticeable.
Yeah,
I
it
don't,
really
I don't
wasn't.
get- So I also Christa,
Mhm.
when I listen to ASMR and like the type of ASMR I would ever create, there are two types. There's like the super whispery, like that one.
Mhm.
I don't like that. It's really shrill and
Yeah.
like all the mouth sounds. I like that. Like the ones I watch are more like usually they're more medical or more like just like, all right, so let's talk about things. Can what's your name again? Height and weight? Yeah. Oh, fantastic, right?
Yeah,
It's
I-
more that bugs you too.
That set me off. Oh,
I
I'm
think it might just
sorry.
be like the tone, the way that your voice
It's-
goes.
it's
Because I could
too-
definitely tell that it was kind of like an ASMR. Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah,
kind
see,
of
I was
thing,
trying
or,
not to be
you
too
know,
over the
whatever.
top.
It's
Anyway.
it's too
Sorry.
intimate. It's too
Yeah.
intimate. It feels intrusive, and I feel assaulted. It's
Oh,
it's
see,
awful.
and for me, like I listen to that stuff for the exact reason that it's like, oh, I feel like someone gets me.
Oh no,
Give me attention. I'm a starved for attention. Like,
Honestly, to be honest, I feel like that's also kind of my nurse voice, my nurse cadence of my voice.
mhm,
When
yeah,
I'm
it is.
like talking to people about their stuff, I'm like,
Well, and
definitely, so I get it. Yeah.
that voice, see, like that voice, like that kind of voice in person doesn't bother me because like there's a barrier. Like I know that you're over there, and I know that I can keep you a distance from me.
Oh.
But when you're like in my head,
In your head?
it's just awful.
What if I did it as Prissy Satan with a oh my god, you look so good in hell.
I love
Oh
it.
Yes,
Please.
bitch.
Slay.
Yes, Queen of Hell.
Yes, Queen of Hell. You've got a lot of pride there, lion-o. Or can I call you my lion-ho?
Oh my god.
No. Oh,
You know
can we
why?
go
They-
pet the horse, please?
They, you can call me Lucy. Let's get lit, fam. Like in the beginning, I did the whole "let there be light." Let's light it up, bitches. That's the goddamn. Oh,
My sibling's cat is named Lucifer. Like Toulouse, but Lucifer.
what are you even listening to?
I love
Trizalta,
that.
I'm just doing an impression of you. So
So fabulous.
that's how Trizalta sounds in real life. If you've never
Of
watched him in
course.
videos, he's just like yes.
It's the complete. He has like the
This is the
deepest
opposite. This is the he's like yes.
There you go. All right, let's go pet a horse.
All right, let's go pet a horse, folks. All right, so thank you for listening to ASMR Tales.
Sweets.
All right. Ooh, yeah, Traz. Also, go watch the new Call of Cthulhu's because Traz is in one of them. And also, for all of you players who are in the Call of Cthulhu games, please send me your damn info. All right. So, without further ado, let's do our stuff. And this bit could be, it's in the module, actually, really. Let's finish this game before the internet dies. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight here on Dork Tales. As you approach, you see that this piebald pony wearing blinders and a small wooden hut strapped to its back clatters closer to you. As it moves kind of a bit toward you, there is going to be a little noise inside of the hut, and we're gonna alter time a little bit. So we're gonna say that. What do you all do? Do you approach the pony?
Yes, Sassy is gonna go up to the pony.
The pony kind of eyes you a little bit. Is like,
Good pony. You're a good pony, aren't you?
it snuffles at your hands.
Isaac will elbow Luthienne.
Treats? She'll hold up the sugar cubes.
Flat
There's
hand,
like
flat hand.
Flat
there's a
hand?
little like glint
Flat
in its
hand.
eyes, like, and it is going to like go gobble, 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 over to your hands and just. It's gonna horse lip like slime your hands.
Isaac will step to the other side of everybody. No.
It's gonna turn back to Sarcyra after like glancing at each one of the rest of you. Turn to Sarcyra and go. Yeah, you just have to knock on the door, Molliver says.
Oh,
I want to pet the horse.
Make me an animal handling roll with advantage from the thing!
Yes! That was the candy.
Because the watermelon gives advantage on animal handling.
Yeah.
nice.
Animal handling. That's gonna be a 17.
The rain
Oh
is-
wait, I'm lucky. What am I doing? That's gonna be an 18.
An 18. The pony's going to nuzzle your hand and like kind of just like lean against you. It's about as tall as like your collarbone, probably. Like the top of its head. Like pony's probably about. I guess not. I guess it's probably
Yeah,
about as
but,
tall
well,
as like your.
If it's like a Shetland pony, no, but if it's a pony
Yeah.
pony,
Yeah,
that's
if it's a
about the right
pony
height.
pony.
Yeah, it's probably like kind of like nudging your collarbone a little, going.
Okay, so it's a little bigger than little Sebastian. Fun. Okay.
I mean, it works out. And you're gonna hear, hello, hello, who's out there? And
Knock, knock, knock.
oh, you do knock on the door?
Yeah.
The door swings open, and a tiny, wrinkled creature hobbles into view, accompanied by a tiny wisp of light. The old Briganock, and now you're starting to realize that each of the Briganocks seem to have one of these floating, like, will-o-wisp-style creatures with it.
Oh.
That was kind of illuminating the back caverns. The old Briganock peers at you through the tiny spectacles and says in common,
Oh, hi, big folk. How wonderful.
Hello. I was informed it's polite to knock, so I figured I'd knock this time.
Oliver, you brought them here with you?
adventurers. They wish to talk to you about something of the utmost importance.
Hey, welcome to the grotto. This is Keg, my pony, and house, I suppose.
It's a very nice pony house you have.
So why have you crossed the chasm to see me?
Well, we wanted to talk to you about your verbal assault? No, not verbal. What's the word I'm looking for?
Auditory.
Auditory assault on the chords, and it might be a bit misplaced.
He spits onto the floor. It's a little tiny speckle.
Yeah, the Corrids deserve what they get.
Why?
But
They're right rude creatures, and they've allied themselves with creeping Lynn. Why are you shaking your head, Oliver?
Oh, but they
That
haven't.
part's wrong.
Yes.
She has all of their hair.
Well, that doesn't mean she's a hag. She stole it, probably, or
They
picked
also
it up.
lose it. It sounds like, if
Yeah.
I recall correctly.
normal
He also
humans
has your architect.
lose
Are
like
you working?
80 to 20 hairs a day.
Very much. Lots
I
of
mean,
hair.
Some of us lose more than that. Who kind of rub like the little bald patch at the top of his little mousy skull.
See?
Gwendolyn also has your architect.
I
We've
mean, I
come
think
to
you
learn.
guys may be just a little different. It's all the thing, but maybe you can coexist. I don't think they're bad. I don't think you're bad either.
Well,
It's
I'm
a
not bad.
miscommunication.
I'm Obud. I can understand how you would think that I might be Obad, but I'm Obud.
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 Obud. Yes. Are you Obud
Yes,
as well?
got you. No, I'm Luthienne.
Oh, well, nice to
I
meet you.
win.
Thank you. Significantly longer.
So,
Sarcyra.
you're here to end hostilities?
Taller.
Yes.
I
Actually-
mean,
But yes.
it's not our specific purpose, but we're
then-
going after the hag and we'd like allies. But if we can help you in the
They-
meantime,
They told
because-
you about the tunnel.
what tunnel?
What tunnel?
Yeah. But that this leads to.
Good. This leads to the Motherhorn. That there is a
The
secret
Motherhorn.
tunnel
That's the one.
that I have, that we have constructed over the years.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
I
You
don't
wish
know
to
about
have
that tunnel.
access to the tunnel?
I
Yes,
mean,
to
if
go.
that would be nice if you're willing to let us.
Well, what would you pay for the toll?
What do you want?
What do you have?
Well, see, I don't know what's of value to you, so I can't really offer appropriately.
Well, I'm always looking for a snack.
Oh.
They're very food motivated here.
we have very fast metabolisms. When you dilate time, you get quite hungry.
Oh no, that's fair. But also the goat things earlier. Anyway,
The goat things?
yes.
Oh,
on
we
the-
met
on the
some
cliff.
big goats on the path.
Well, it's not like, I mean, this is a very dry environment. Well, I mean, the rain, but it's not like there's much going on here in ways of farming or food
They
creation.
seem kind of
sense.
prophetic.
While everyone is talking, Isaac is crossing out defeat Briganox on his to-do list and putting peace between Corrids and Briganox onto it.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't bring hardly enough food for everybody, but
well, do you have
I don't think
anything
I have any food
tasty?
at all.
Do you have any sweets?
Perhaps we could access some honey? Isn't
I
there
think
a
I might
beekeeper
have
around
one.
here?
Wynn's gonna pat at her pockets because she had the witchlight candy still.
Oh, nice.
What do you have there?
I have a candy from the witchlight carnival.
Oh, yes, you're the Witchlight Matriarch. Well, you should have just announced that you were coming, Your Majesty.
Well, I didn't know I was gonna be. It just kind of happened.
Oh, yes,
And I
would-
left my trumpet in my other pants.
You see, I have quite
I trumpet in my
dispute
pants
with the
sometimes,
hag.
but it comes with age.
so
Yes, well, I
we'd
would-
really like to take down the hag.
Yeah, what kind of sweet do you have there?
It's a lemon one.
Oh, I would love that. The lemon is very good.
Please. And he'll open his door, which is about the size of a lemon drop. So he'll just be like, he'll kind of make a motion.
All right. So use the tunnel for a lemon drop. It's
as
honestly
well.
almost like probably 40 or 50 lemon drops of your size. So you can make this last a very long time.
I have a good sweet tooth.
He smiles. He has like one huge tooth down the center.
Well. Let's see.
As well as using the tunnel, we do want to potentially talk about
Well, see, we
peace
really be
between
doing,
you and the Cords.
doing a favor by taking out the hag, too. We're also intending, with having done this last hag, to do something about what they did to the Fae Queen.
So you're saying that they are being used by the Fae Queen as well?
By the hag, yeah.
Yeah, they don't like her.
Then I am, well, if this is the case, and you swear upon it, and Molliver says that you're trustworthy?
Very trustworthy.
Then I would be happy to meet with them outside of the mine, and work on some type of terms.
Alright, well, I'm sure we can help you with that.
Once that's done, you are more than welcome to use the tunnel.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Here you are.
Did I miss where you said this new tunnel's going to?
Yes, I was going to ask that too.
New tunnel.
Or the
So
tunnel
your
you've been
secret
working on?
tunnel.
Your
Oh,
secret
the-
tunnel.
The secret tunnel goes to the
Yes.
Matterhorn, but between us, it actually winds throughout yon. We've been working on it for quite some time to make certain that we have a way around that is surreptitious.
Doesn't happen to go under the Fey beacons, does it?
Well, of course, how else would we get to the Motherhorn? It goes directly beneath it. And then up. There we go. Up and around the Fey Beacons. It also... we were planning to cause some trouble at the Henge, but I suppose there's no need anymore.
Yes,
Because
you
you'll
could
get along.
potentially, work
Yeah,
on
as far as I
causing trouble
understand it,
together.
your mining really bugs their ears. Maybe it's something to do with their metalness.
That would make
But
sense.
I'm sure they're bugging
That's on
you in
purpose.
some way. So maybe we can try and work out a compromise.
Well, if they're willing to work at bugging bitter end, then well, that's good enough for us, really. We hate that hag.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
already said they'd help us.
Oh.
They gave us some of their hair and told us how to use it against her.
Oh.
Hmm.
Which, since we can use it, if she's been stealing their hair and using it, maybe we can manipulate what she's made with it.
That seems logical. It seems I mean, as much as anything around here is logical. Yes.
But yes, we really don't like her. She took something from me, but also we've
Took something
already
from us,
taken
too.
stuff back from the one in hither, and we killed the one in thither. And now we're here at Yawn.
Dirty business, dirty business.
I know it was ever so
Yes.
nasty, but it kind of had to be done, you see.
One thing, though, as we, if we talk, if you do use the tunnel, Creeping Lynn is unaware of its existence.
All right.
Let's keep it that way, eh?
Oh,
Of course.
of course, we'd never tell her.
If we find Golmo, we should send him back the tunnel.
Well, if you can, that would be absolutely fabulous.
Well, we'll certainly try.
So she's taken Golmo. Has she taken anything else that you were aware of?
From
Would
us,
you like from you? Yes.
Only my patience and my goodwill.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hopefully we can get that back for you by helping nullify her.
Hopefully it'll be restored. Yes.
Well, if you, in that
Holford.
case,
Do you know much about this beekeeper?
beekeeper. I don't make it out of the mine. I rolled an at 20. Yeah, hold on one second.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes, the Cyclops, Mudlump. Yes, I know a bit about him. He's a beekeeper, but a big guy, one eye, hooded veil. Yes, met him a bit a while ago. He doesn't speak anything for giant. Luckily, I did pick up a bit of giant in boarding school when I was young, and I mean boarding school in thither, and he's pretty what's a polite way to say imbecile? Touched. He's quite touched. Bless his heart.
Is
Well-
boarding school in the Feywild just a little school on a bunch of wood boards?
Oh yes, have you been there?
I think we passed it in Loonlurch, yeah.
Oh yes, it's quite nice, quite nice.
Well, you
it's-
see, we have Queen Polynella with us, who escaped
Oh.
along with her knight, Amador. As you have a sweet tooth, I thought perhaps if you can make things work with the Corrids, perhaps you two together can help Polynella and have ready access to honey.
I mean, that could be good. I know that he makes his own mead.
It would be great for the tea as well.
You might be able to. I mean, are you suggesting that we murder him?
Well, if you speak giant, perhaps you can create a better living situation for.
Well, I mean, would tell you what. If what do you have on you? This lemon drop is a good start, but do you have a trinket or anything of value?
I have a very secret special key that I had forgotten before.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Whenever you
I just have my holy symbol, but I'm not really willing to give that up.
by the laws of reciprocity, if you have something that you would offer me, I could offer you a gift in return. You're travelers here. Does anyone have a trinket of any kind? Because I know
Well,
you.
What
I
does
mean,
that
I
mean
suppose you
exactly?
could have my prayer wheel if you'd like it.
I mean, prayer would work, but any trinket that you picked up along the way. So any of those weird magic item or those weird random items. Pardon me.
Okay,
I don't
I have
have
a
any of
robin's
those.
egg blue egg, a secret key.
Okay.
I
Glamour-
have glasses that
unicorn
don't do
heels.
anything for me, so
That's the
it
magic
won't do
item.
anything for him either.
What
But
about,
actually,
like-
they're dark vision,
Yeah, they're dark vision, so that's pretty good.
and
but-
he doesn't have dark vision
or doesn't
if he's
he
got
might-
a light.
Potentially,
If they
yeah,
have
yeah.
little will-o-wisps.
This is true.
Hmm.
So looking at so what I'm talking about with trinkets, so like you picked quite a few weird things up, like the tiny dream catcher, the set of triangular weight sized for a pixie.
Right.
So these are like the weird little items that you've picked up. So they actually have a
I've-
currency value.
I've given away the tiny dream. Oh, I have a spool of glistening. I have some thread.
I mean, that would be. I can only impart this to one of you. So
Though I think we should save the thread though. Is that
Okay,
the thread that could sew in the shadow? Because we've got someone who's lost her shadow.
Mm.
But I do have some sunglasses that are very enchanted.
oh, sure, that would be excellent. Whoever would like to learn to do this trade, whatever you would like, if you feel that it is a fair offer, please give it to me. Whoever wants to.
Would you like these sunglasses? Although they won't quite fit you, I don't think.
I mean, I could always have them reduced, I suppose.
Oh, fair enough.
Or you could put them on the pony.
We could put them on the pony.
That would look so.
And then it would be completely blind because you can't see out of them.
But he's already wearing blinders, so it's not that big of a deal.
You'd be absolutely blind. Oh, well, let's see how it looks. She'll like, ba-ding.
You know what? Way more handsome than you expected.
Hmm.
Like
Looking
you're like
dapper.
if you were a pony girl, you'd be down with this. Like you'd be all like you'd be like, "Hey, you need a filly?"
Yeah.
Perhaps some other kind
Oh,
of
I
cheese
thought
steak?
you were just saying like horse girl, and I'm like, hi.
I thought so too. I was like, wow. Okay.
All right, but no, I don't have those feelings
So,
toward horses.
if you'd like to offer that over, that would be fine.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
They're yours.
Please, Luthienne was your name?
Mm-hmm.
Please, kneel down here for a moment. Come,
Sure.
next to Keg.
Okay.
And Luthienne, you spend 8 hours standing next to the pony learning giant. Everybody else watches Luthienne do this in 12 seconds.
Oh my god.
Luthienne, you gain the ability
should
to
have
speak
to go.
giant.
Okay. Nice.
You do not have to go to the bathroom during this time.
Oh no! I was just thinking. I was like, this is so long. We have to like go and then.
You're going to see everyone
Gotcha.
else be like,
Gotcha. So she's just like kind of thing.
it's
Yeah.
like you get a montage giant learning lesson.
Yes. She'll put on her glasses and learn.
Makeover. All
The
right,
Rocky
so
theme plays in the background.
what's that? The Rocky theme? Dun, dun,
Rocky
dun.
theme.
You're running up like piles of books that all are
Yep.
just giant, which are
Oh,
empty because
God.
giants don't
Oh,
write. It's
God.
just like slabs of stone. All right, so yes, you are going to add giant to your sheet,
Okay. Got it.
and the rest of you are gonna just.
Oof. All right, now I'm quite tired. If you'd like to arrange the meeting with the Cords, I will take a nap and meet you outside in a bit.
All right.
What just happened?
Thunk.
I think I can speak giant.
Oh.
I know giant.
Oh,
So many Keanu references.
So good. Best game.
Okay, I'm
Keanu
glad
game.
I'm glad that went through.
Caitlin, you already have a point of inspiration, but lose that point of inspiration and gain it again.
Yes.
That's
Hell
now
yeah.
your Keanu inspiration.
My Keanu inspiration. I'll treasure it.
You're breathtaking.
No, you're breathtaking.
Okay, I've added Keanu inspiration to the shirts I need to make.
I'm glad you added that because I was just gonna suggest. Well, there's a T-shirt.
All right. So with that, do you go back, talk to the Corrids? Do you wanna montage that?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Unless you have any other role-playing you'd like to do inside of this area.
Not
don't think so.
particularly.
I would like to ask Trip if he'd like to come with us.
As you stand outside of the mine, waiting for the chords to arrive, and you watch the ceremony as Obed and the Queen meet each other on the field of blasted rock. And
So, you hate her too?
oh, I do. I hate her a lot.
Perhaps we could come to something mutually beneficial.
Oh, like wrecking her shit?
Something like that.
They go back and forth, and you're just kind of sitting there, like, just watching the entire ordeal.
And
Trip is-
translating to Elkhorn because he can't understand.
Yes,
so
he's the only one.
What are they saying? And
They're saying that they
are the best.
both like peanut butter sandwiches.
I'm getting caught in the rain. I've heard of this song before.
Yeah. They're finding common ground.
What's peanut butter? How do you make butter out of a Does that mean there's peanut milk? Or
There's a lot of nut milk in Elos.
Not yet.
That sounds dirty.
Well, then you take it that way, yeah.
No, it's nuts come from the ground, right? At least, well, I mean, peanuts do. They're legumes, right? Wait, do we have? We don't even have peanuts where I'm from. I just rolled a dice and I only rolled a 3. All right, backing up.
Where I come from, peanuts have monocles and top hats.
Sorry, I just added
They're
nut
just
milk
venture
to the
capitalists,
canon
a lot
of
of them.
Elos.
Oh, venture capitalists. That's great.
Oh god.
Industrialists. They care not about their fellow man. But now they're in the monocle age. They still pay like a marginal tax rate of 70%, so it's okay. All right. So, meanwhile, standing over nearby, Trip which is spelled TRYPP in my canon.
I'm just one letter off.
So the Briganock will just be standing there, kind of watching.
That's beautiful, really.
Isaac, do you approach?
Trip.
Huh?
Do you want to come with us?
Huh?
Having someone that knows the tunnels around would be very useful.
Make me a persuasion roll. Actually, make it with advantage because... Ooh. Do you have advantage because he feels indebted to you, or do you have disadvantage because he's awkward around you?
Oh.
I think I'd have to go.
I think it cancels.
How are Briganocks? How are Briganocks? What is their culture?
I don't know. It's part of his therapy, he said.
Yeah.
He's trying to work towards
because you make it look
True.
cool. Because the
Right?
adventuring foreigners are inviting him.
All right, give me a roll. Give me it flat. No.
Flat, okay.
Okay.
19.
My therapist did say that it would be good for me to get out and see the world.
Yes.
We'd love to have you along.
I'll go with you at least as far as the Motherhorn.
Also, who is this? I don't believe we've been introduced.
Oh, I'm Trip.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you. I'm Gwendolwyne Shafra. You can call me Win.
Okay. I'm Trip. You can call me Trip.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Luthienne, Sarcyra. That's Elkhorn.
This is all in Sylvan, so Elkhorn
That's
has no
what I-
idea what's going on.
What's he saying?
Oh, he's saying
Introductions.
that.
Well, actually, it's all right. I can read mustaches.
Win's gonna look at him and in Sylvan say, "We're being introduced."
And Luthienne in Sylvan is going to say, yes, that.
Oh, lass, you're speaking in tongues.
They're
No,
saying.
I'm speaking in Sylvan.
In Sylvan. She's not quite
you
recognizing
quite
what
alright?
language she's speaking in right
Luthienne's
now.
also going to say in Sylvan. Just,
Oh god, he rolled a nat 1. He's gonna go and have this like he's gonna sit on the ground and be like,
Isaac's gonna kneel down in front of him and in Goblin say, "Are you alright, Elkhorn?"
one moment.
Does Elkhorn
Oh.
speak Goblin?
I don't think. I think it's a Dwarven in common. I think he's got. He's
Then
got.
Sassy's
Paul.
gonna start speaking Infernal.
All right,
Wynn will
well-
eventually switch to
This
Dwarvish because she knows that
poor
too.
Man.
All right. Well, I know that you speak demonic. I mean, you're a demon girl. Like, come on. Like, just that.
Luthienne's going to.
Oh, sorry, was I talking a different one? I kind of mix my languages up sometimes. This time she's in Dwarvish.
That's
What
not
is Wynn
Dwarvish.
saying
Talk
now?
to me in what? Talk to me in Dwarvish.
Luthienne's gonna put her hand
What?
on Isaac's shoulder and I wonder what's wrong with him. And in Celestial.
So
Yeah.
he like looks at you and is like, "Your Dwarvish sounds very strange. Are you?
Well, I am a human.
You need to pronounce it correctly. Roll your R's.
Ah.
You've got it. Now you've got like a deep mountain voice. Oh, no, you've gone pirate. Too far.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
My
Humans don't have a square
accent.
tongue. It's probably for the best of it. Am I hallucinating?
In
What do you
Leonin.
Oh god!
Might just be.
You're like, Hakuna Matata. It's just, you open your mouth and like, fucking. It's just Matthew Broderick's voice comes out of your mouth being like,
yes. Yeah.
you know, Elkhorn, life moves pretty fast. Oh, hold on. Christa, open your mouth.
You know, I'm really disappointed in Cameron.
Did he just call me the Sausage King of Chicago?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so some time passes, and you see them go.
Oh,
They shake.
Okay.
They shake whiskers or hands or whatever, and you find yourselves being marched back through the tunnel with the solemn vow from your new allies to go and aid you in your endeavors. A bit later, they need to go prep for this, but they'll meet you at the Motherhorn and cause some trouble. If that's good for you.
Elkhorn, they're agreeing to a group orgy. You have to agree to it. as
No,
well.
no, 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 no. No, you shouldn't be talking like that, young lady. First of all,
What?
look, how old are you? How old are you? How many? Are you under a century?
Yeah, I'm a tiefling.
Oh, that's good. Keep it in your pants, lass.
I am mature for a tiefling.
I don't want to know how mature you are. Look, to me, you're a baby. Treat yourself.
The
How old
staring
are
of
ya?
like, I don't know how old I am. I'm dead. Robin's face was just.
Yep, I was suddenly looking at my character sheet going,
how the
How old
fuck? How old am I?
I know
oh,
how
20
old I am.
something. 20 something.
This is turning into what we do in the Feywild.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Yes!
Do we know where the beekeeper is?
He wanders
The
around.
giant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we
My
might just
horns
come
are
across
fully
him.
grown. Thank you so much, buddy.
Okay, we're going this way. We're going through the mountain. Going through it. Aye. Aye.
And they're gonna cause a distraction.
All right. Aye. They're going to cause distraction. All right. Dandelion. Not you. Let's go. Dandelion. You. Let's go.
I'll offer Trip a hand.
Oh, thank you. He's going to kind of like grab his wisp and kind of pull it with him.
Luthienne is gonna put her hand on Elkhorn's shoulder and in giant say, "All right, let's go." One last jab. Oh, that's a new trick I just picked up.
saying
You're
uncommon or giant?
Very good.
In common, actually, this time. I said, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Right now, let's go.
Alright. In Sylvan again.
So as you're walking through, the caverns again, Trip is going to just be kind of narrating and explaining things.
So, it's really easy, actually. So, what we do here is we mine wishes. So,
Wishes?
Wishes, yeah. When
How
someone
does
in
that
the
work?
well, when someone in the material plane makes a wish, it goes over into the Feywild, and it becomes a diamond.
And as you're crossing the bridge again, like the flame skulls are going to, and they go, "Oh, sorry, I did not realize it was you. Oh, sorry, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Have a nice one, boy."
Wayne will just
Protection.
kind of finger wave at them.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's new ones. Oh, excuse me, Dandelion, are you with them? Yes, I am. I am with them to the end of the line. You know, it's honestly not worth it.
I mean,
Yeah, we
I'm
already
sorry
did the
if I hurt
weeding
your
out.
feelings. I didn't mean to do that. I just needed to get to the other side.
Sorry for the problem, mate.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm
Nice.
Wynn.
I'm Bruce. Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you so much. You seem to be doing a fantastic job.
Oh, I mean, we're fine. I mean, honestly, we're on this bridge because we fell off it a while ago.
Oh, that sounds awful. I'm sorry.
I mean, only at the end.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I feel like
yeah.
at the end you wouldn't like you
I feel like it
wouldn't
wouldn't
realize
matter at that
right?
point.
Exactly.
It's kind
it
of
would
the
just be
trip
like
down that's the
oh,
terrifying part.
Yeah,
Oh,
wouldn't
I mean,
be
it
a
was
fall?
it was honestly kind of fun. I mean, I was a bit into extreme sports. Back in
like
the day.
flying.
That's fair. I mean, I'm good at like slowing my fall down, so I
It
can
was
kinda
the
enjoy
stop
it.
that was the hard part.
It would be.
I
yes.
bet. Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Well,
have a
it was
wonderful
ever so
day.
lovely to meet you. You're
Au
doing a
revoir.
great job. And, yeah,
But if you ever
I'm
want to
sorry if
dive
I
in-
offended you.
Oh no, it's not a problem at all. But if you ever want to jump off and die, you can always join us. It's very fun.
How about
I'd
I
have
just
flirted-
make you
I'd
look a
flirted
bit
with
more
her.
fiery?
Wayne doesn't know how to take this.
How about a rain check on that offer?
I mean, you are welcome to try to make us look fiery. Go ahead.
She's gonna like shoot firebolt
It's gonna hit
at
and
them.
I mean, we are flameskulls. We are immune to fire. It's just the thing.
But I wanted to make you more fiery. I wanted to add to your fire.
Mais oui, I am very good. How are you? Oh, I'm quite bright. Pretty good. I've been this flaming since college.
Shuffling everybody forward and just like
It's just the right color flame for you.
All right, there's gonna. Well,
You
you
should
know,
consider some of those color changing salts.
you know,
You'd look fetching in purple.
you know, I had considered that a little bit to get some copper and some zinc oxide, maybe just go like. But you know what? It is fine. We will talk later. So they're gonna go beneath the bridge. The Briganox, as you are headed across, Molliver kind of like trails behind you a little bit as you're going. She's gonna follow you through, and as you are headed across, Trip is going to continue to talk a little bit about like what's actually going on here.
So yeah, they come across and they become wishes. So the wishes here are crystallized into gems. Which are those?
And he points off the bridge, and in the chasm you see all these like twinkling purple lights in the ground.
So those
Wayne's
are
gonna lean over the edge to look.
those
What?
are
Is she going to fall? Maybe she will fall. Maybe she will join us. Don't get your hopes up, mate. You're too hard
like
up.
that we both.
I know we both mimed to grab Win. It was like, no.
so those are the purple ones are evil wishes, bad wishes.
Oh,
Very,
that doesn't
very
sound so
bad.
nice.
We take most of the good ones and use them because they're not evil.
Fair.
You'll see some in the tunnel. They're all over the place.
What are
Alright.
they used for?
All sorts of stuff, really.
Do they act like Like, there's a really high-level spell that magic users use in the material plane called Wish.
Not that. I mean, not that good. You can use them for light, and you can use them for
Is that what your little wisp is?
Oh no, that's my soul.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
We're really small, and our souls are really big, so they don't really fit. So they kind of hang out.
What if someone were to trap it in like a cage or something?
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Because
People are
they're evil.
I mean, I feel like that's something the hag might do.
But why would they
See,
do that?
exactly.
I think we just die then.
Oh. Could we put it back towards you and then reattach it?
Maybe we can. I don't know if I want to go with you anymore. If you're.
I was gonna say.
I don't know. It's just a thought experiment. You're very cute. We would never do that.
Our utmost best to protect you.
Let me
You
show
are
you.
safe with us.
Let me show you.
So we want to know how to best protect you in case someone tries to do that.
Don't let them.
It seems like a good idea not to let them, Molliver says from the back of the party.
Well, I try not to.
Look, how would you feel if someone just talked about stealing your soul? I'm just saying.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's not out of the realm of
I'm a tiefling. I don't know if I have a soul.
things for adventurers. Yeah,
Damn.
also that.
I mean, Luthienne, you have a soul, right?
Yes.
So it could be stolen, right?
Yes, theoretically, yes.
And you have a heart, right?
Yes.
In theory, that could be stolen as well.
Yes. And it has.
Oh.
And then it got broken.
Oh. I've got some tape.
You'll need more than tape, honey. In any case, I just thought it was a good thought experiment. Let's continue on.
All right, let's.
Can I incite Molliver?
Yes,
I want
you
to know
may.
if Sassy picks up the flirting, because Robin did, but I don't know if Sassy did.
Bless your little bisexual heart. Roll.
Yes, okay? That's a 22.
You can't tell me that picture of Molliver isn't at least bi. I'm sorry. She got.
How does Gleam feel about this?
Yeah, right?
Gleam is
Don't
just
give a
like.
fuck.
Oh wait, Gleam is like. Oh, Gleam notices and is you're gonna hear like a little bit of lightning arcs back and forth.
Okay, so we know who
Luthienne's
Gleam
gonna
was
have-
into.
Oh, yeah.
Wynn's just happily oblivious.
As you continue down the tunnel, you will walk up to like a blank wall.
So he said that I could just lead you in here. So tick-tock on the wall and the party don't stall.
So he knocks twice on the wall, and suddenly the wall in front of you will slightly dissolve as if it is made of mist.
And on the other side here, there's plenty of stuff.
Plenty of stuff.
Let's go.
Okay.
Right?
Step through.
Okay.
Now, when they say they make a tunnel, is this a them-sized tunnel?
No, it is a fairly large tunnel. From the sound of it, it is a boop 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 boop. It is an 8-foot. Yeah, it's the same. It's big enough for the pony to go through comfortably.
Oh, all right.
But as you are about to walk through the side of the tunnel, you're going to hear kind of like the pushing of a cart nearby, and as a small, well, I mean, they're Briganox, so they're all small, but as a Briganoff kind of like walks down through the grotto with like this big wheelbarrow full of these like glowing stones, and you'll see that they kind of look like round lumps of crystal that have not been shaped or cut. And one moment, please. As you are nearing them, you are all going to feel like a slight shiver. And You'll see that one glows kind of like very, very kind of like a dull yellow. Another one of them is going to glow with a little bit of a bluish hue, not quite purple, not quite yellow, kind of like a bluish kind of, yeah, just a bluish. So, one of them is going to kind of glow a little bit white, but one of them is going to be like glowing bright gold. And, hello, Jack.
Oh, what's that one?
What do all the colors mean?
Oh, it's the, excuse me, sorry. Hello. The little one is going to clear his throat and go, sorry about that. I'm Ajak, the Briganock. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Win.
Thank you for not making fun of my strange voice.
What?
Oh my.
All of the others seem to. These are wishes. The quality of the wish and the depth of the goodness inside of it determines its color. Here, listen to this one. And he'll pick one up and go, shake it like a magic 8-ball, and you will hear, this one is kind of like a light-colored one, kind of like an off-white Christmas light color. And you will hear Nico's voice echo throughout the chamber. Wish I could find my brother. See, it's a good wish. Not,
That's Nico.
It
Can we
is.
keep
These are-
that?
Yeah.
Are you friends? Yeah, sure, I see why not. If you're, I heard of what you did upstairs.
We're
By
hoping
upstairs,
to
I
go
mean,
rescue
yeah,
her. A
the
hag
surface.
was awful nasty to her.
Yeah, I've got a ton here. Why? Did you make a lot of wishes?
I don't think so.
No
But I'm
one's
kind of curious.
particularly
What's
beautiful.
the shiny ones, the other colors?
Let's see. I've got this one. One of the one that's kind of like almost like definitely neutral. I hope I have a lovely time. You hear in Isaac's voice. And then
Isaac,
there's-
that's you.
And then there's this one. I hope I find my lost item. You hear in Sassy's voice. This one's kind of like a nice medium. I wish I find my lost item.
Oof, that's what I used to sound like before I got my creativity back. Yikes.
Yeah, you can really tell the difference now. It was kind of gradual, but yeah.
It was really different.
Yeah, jeez.
The
wow.
one that's glowing kind of on the worse color side, he'll pick up and shake it, and you'll hear Luthienne's voice. I wish to know which direction Scabatha is. And there's a little hint of murder in it.
No regrets. She's not saying anything. She's poker faced.
I didn't know you had that tone of voice in you, Luthienne.
Didn't you though?
Oh, there it is again!
There it is.
I would suggest
on.
not taking this one. It's a bit malignant. But there's this one. He grabbed like the glowing
I'd take
golden
it.
one. My lady, you seem to be quite good. This, it will cause a bit of nausea in your possession if you hang on to it, but I suppose it's your stone. If you'd like to keep it, you're more than welcome. But this one, this is a real gem, and you're gonna hear, "Oh, I wish that bird is okay."
Sweetheart.
Wayne, you're so
I
pure.
forgot about that.
I didn't.
It
I
was
wrote them all
that bird
down.
in the tree.
It was the bird that Sassy roasted.
Oh right.
I wish that birdie was okay. From game one. There we go. Oh, I mean, listen to it. The magic, the childlike wonder in this
Amazing.
voice. I mean, how many years ago did you make this wish?
About
A couple
a
days.
week ago.
Yeah.
You're as simple as a child. Congratulations. Your heart is pure.
Oh, well, thank
Was
you.
that the I don't
I mean, I suppose I
okay.
only just became an adult.
Well, on your way out of here, I mean, if you're willing to, now, my lady, I can't do anything for your stone, being that it's a malignant wish. But the rest of you, I'm more than happy to help you out.
Mine's already figured out. Thank you, though.
It's not a problem at all. Hey, folks. Oh, just talking again, stupid rascal. Here's her from the shadows. Hey, fellas, can I get a hand over here?
Guys, don't make fun of your friend. He has a great voice. Most people would find that incredibly attractive on the material plane.
Thank you very much.
I mean, you could be an announcer.
You do have a voice for radio. Do they have radio? We're gonna say radio.
I'm radio, says one of these freaking knocks.
Perfect. Do you like it?
No.
Oh. Well,
What do you need?
for something else then.
Mm-hmm. There's TV. I am TV.
You could read stories to people and they'd find it very
Make a lot of money.
relaxing.
Anyway, everybody, come out here and give us a hand real quick. Let's build these folks some nice gems. Now here's the question. These wish stones are I just gotta double check this. Boop boop boop. So right now these glow and they radiate light. I can chisel these down for you if you like, but they'll lose their illuminating quality, but will be fairly luxurious gems.
I don't need to see in the dark, so you can chop mine down.
How about you, my lady?
Is that Luthienne?
No. Is it?
Your Majesty.
Oh,
Yes.
Majesty.
Would you rather have something that glows or something that you can wear around you?
Oh, that's a hard question. I mean, I don't see in the dark very well, but
So these have a bright light of 20 feet and a dim light for an additional 20 feet.
I also like pretty stuff.
I mean, it's up to you, really.
I'll go for something pretty.
And for you, big lion person. I mean, what
Make
are
it
you,
into
7?
something pretty,
7'3"?
Well,
That's impressive.
Even 7, but thank you.
I'm not even 7 inches. That's quite impressive. I'm about 6'4", actually. 6 inches 4 millimeters. Yes. All right, everybody, let's get together and let's make some jewelry. We work all day, we work all night, we make some things, and then we fight. Maybe don't fight because we're peaceful. Peaceful.
I like how it started the hi-ho and then went to like Spider-Man.
Break a knock, mine some stuff, and then does some shots.
What?
What?
Sounds like a good time.
Make some gems, sell them, well, then we go punch cords. Wait, no, we don't. Because we settled that war. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so you're gonna hear
Not anymore.
as they basically jackhammer through these things using their time warp ability, and then they trade out places because they can only do that once per long rest. So the others jump in, and then they do the time warp again. But they do it in this pattern where they all have to like jump to the left and then step to the right. So it's very,
Yeah.
you know. And they
Do they eventually put their hands on their hips?
And
I mean, when they're done. Yeah, we need to tie it. There is none of
Gotcha.
There's no thrust.
There's no pelvic thrusts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they don't go.
Yeah,
inside.
it does really
then
drive
they'd
you
be
insane.
insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
The rhythmic kind of does. So they are going to chisel these down to gemstones and are going to. Oh, so I have to pick a gemstone. Okay. So Isaac, you are going to receive a gemstone worth 50 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Sassy, you are going to receive a, let's see, so a common wish. What was yours? Yours was, I hope I wish I get what was taken from me back. That feels to me like a not an unusual wish, but a common wish. So I'll give you one that's 75 gemstones, or pardon me, 75 gold pieces worth. And someone Google up what type of stones those would be. And then they spend a lot of time working on yours, Win. And when it is done, they are going to hand you a gem that sparkles. And pardon me 1 second. So it is going to be a dusty rose diamond.
Ooh.
Worth 500 gold pieces.
Oh, it's so pretty.
They no longer glow, but you now have a little pink diamond. The others of you will get what's worth a 50 or 75 gold piece gem. What do you think?
I mean, I don't think it matters more on size. When you search up D&D stuff, it just gives you like a bunch of like gemstones. It doesn't really say like how much, so I think you just choose a gemstone and then the size.
I will just randomly like look at this
Can
chart.
I have Tiger's Eye?
Yes, it is a rather large one.
Fantastic.
I was
And
wondering,
Sassy,
Sassy
you'll
would get amethyst?
No, you're getting a carnelian.
What is carnelian?
It's a
it
red
isn't-
color.
Not
Yeah.
lapis lazuli.
Orange to red brown, worth about 50 gold pieces.
Oh, cool, cool.
Or you can get a Brandine. Brandine.
Brandine. Brandine,
A
you're
rare
fine
translucent
girl.
material, also called stribulutantalite, worth about
What is
100
Brandine?
GP. But this one is slightly flawed, so only worth 75.
Oh.
Not this diamond. It's a special diamond. It's an expensive diamond because I googled it.
I can't
Also-
find it. How do you spell Brandine?
Brandine.
Okay, all I'm getting is a Simpsons character?
Yeah, same.
Yeah. What's the light of it? What's the
I'll
something
paste
light?
it into the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Thank you, because all I'm getting is Simpsons.
Stibuloantalite.
Oh, stibiotantalite. Okay.
Oh, you know what that is? Bullshit.
I don't, but I know how to say it.
Shit. In giant.
In giant as well. Oh,
All right.
okay. Oh, that's quite nice.
All right, so
Like
they'll
Amber.
hammer those out for you and be like, well, have a nice night. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye now.
Thank you.
Ah.
And with that, you will continue down the tunnel, making your way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and you're northbound. Moving through this
Nice.
tunnel for quite a while. He has a really weird voice, you have to admit, though. Like, it's too resonant. Like, honestly, it's really creepy in the tunnel.
It sounds really good, though. Like, imagine listening to him read stories to you in the tunnel. It would just, like...
Oh, yes, reading. Reading. Who reads?
You know, it's like that
Right.
ASMR. It's, you know, like ASMRs
ASMR?
that read to you.
I hate ASMRs. They're always
ASMR.
like whispering in your ears, and they're always it's annoying, right?
I had a cousin who had asthma.
Sucks to your ass bar.
And with that, you're going to. Oh, you said you wanted to go to the Fey Beacons? Right here. And he'll point up, and there's like carved in Sylvan is something that says Feywilds, and an arrow pointing up at a little like stone hatch.
Is that the one?
I don't think there's another Feywild. I don't think there's another Fey Beacons.
Fey Beacon. Okay.
Sorry, I meant to say
there's the
Fey
Feywilds.
Beacons.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was like,
there's
is that
too
the
much
one? We're in
Fey.
the Feywild. Okay.
Oh, that's the Feywild. Oh,
Perfect.
sorry. That's the Feywild. That's the Fey Beacons. That's Fey Dunaway.
Ah, excellent.
All right. Maybe this turn into one of those games, guys. I don't know. All right. So, do you open the hatch?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. A sudden burst of cold air rips across you, and you find yourself near the edge of a lake. 8 columns of rock reach skyward, forming a ring around a deep crater lake. Rough-hewn steps spiral up each of the columns, and a rowboat is moored on the lakeshore next to one of them. A torch-bearing figure trudges up the stairs on the column nearest to the rowboat. 8 winged beasts beasts with antlers shout and howl with laughter as they circle and wheel around this figure. Right, you're never gonna do it. You're never gonna do it. We're just gonna blow it out again. Yeah, we're just gonna blow it out again. Come on. Come on. Give up. Give up. Come on. You're just gonna die. That's gonna be your ultimate fate.
Gonna take a good look at these hecklers.
All right.
They seem awful rude.
You can make
Yeah.
make me a nature check.
Okay.
Anybody who wants to can do that.
I mean, I can make a go at it.
Yes.
And
3.
Hacha. Oh, I tried. Oh, that's not good.
Ooh, nature, you say? 17.
Oh, I got a 4.
a 4.
Yeah.
I also rolled a 4, but I ended up with 3.
I ended up with 4.
All right. Did anybody get a 14 or higher? So that is a
17.
It's a periton. Periton.
Periton?
So like P-E-R-Y-T-O-N. Also, one of these things.
Ooh.
They are big. They are big boys.
Yeah.
They are antlered. They are antlered giant birds. So the columns of rock that you're looking at are about 200 feet tall and 150 feet apart. Each one has a large copper brazier at its summit. The braziers aren't really visible from below, but you can kind of see, like when you're like at the bottom, you can't see them, but like looking across, you can see the tips of them, kind of like you're looking at the candles of a birthday cake from the surface of the cake, you know? Is kind of how they're kind of positioned. And the lake is about 400 feet in diameter. You can see at this point that the figure is tall and lithe and is like slowly climbing the steps and waving a torch kind of frustratedly at the peritons, but is continuing to head northward, or pardon me, upward, I suppose. What do you do?
So that's Aligarthus, right? Elf prince.
Yeah, I think so.
What was his
think
thing again?
so.
He's gotta light the things before he can be free.
Yes.
I don't know. He keeps trying. Oh.
A dandelion face is going to pop out. Yes, that is
Oh,
the story.
duh.
He must light the beacons if he wishes to go home.
Can he
But
have
those-
help?
Those things are blowing him out, right?
They are blowing them out.
Why don't we just distract them?
Ooh.
Yes, I do not know their story, but I know they are not native to the Feywild.
Okay.
Perhaps
So we just try and distract them while he does it.
luckily you are very distracting.
Why,
Perhaps
thank
you-
you.
Where is Molliver? Molliver?
Did she not come with us?
I'm down here. I'm not going up. I'm actually just wanted to say goodbye. I'm going to go make sure that the Briganoks make their way safely to the Motherhorn. Good luck.
Okay.
Trip,
Thank
are you
you
staying
for
with us or do
everything.
you want to go with Molliver?
Very good tea.
I'll stay for now. But I'm going to hide in here. And he crawls inside of your shirt.
Yeah, just look in there.
He's very small. So, like...
Yes.
Oh, so small.
Like a little mouse. Little mouse.
It's like a little rat. Yep.
You know what, Isaac, I forgot to give this to you, but since you're carrying an extra body with you as well, I think this will be quite fitting, and I'll expend 2 sorcery points, so you can get a ward around you, and it says for the creature, but I think if the thing's inside of him, could that also protect the thing?
I'll allow it to protect the Briganock, yes. Now, I need to ask a quick question. If I am playing a wood elf prince, what accent is it? Is it just like...
Very prissy. Oh, I guess what else?
Or is it the guy that I love who is who played the Tick in the most recent Tick
See,
show?
I think of him as
I don't
Aragorn.
know.
All right, I can do Aragorn.
Aragorn, though?
Yeah.
Aragorn,
Well, just
though?
that kind of like that
Alright.
that like
Hold on, I can-
royal but gruff.
Oh, I
feels-
guess so.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
Leave me in peace.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good one. Yes,
Yeah.
that one. I like
so
that.
does Christa, you have 2 d8s that you can add to roll to your damage if you take any.
That removes it.
Yeah, to reduce damage.
Come on, you're never gonna do it. You're never gonna do it. You're never gonna like the beacons. You're never gonna like it. Come on, we've been doing this forever. We can do this. We can keep this up. I will wait you out if I must.
Perfect.
Oh,
I'm
look.
gonna whistle real loud and
All
let
right.
Sarcyra talk.
Hey,
Okay.
bird things.
You think they're talking to us?
Well, they're not talking to the elf, you twit.
All right, just don't let him get too fond. That's all right. What do you want? The Paratons call down at you.
I have some questions for you. Could you answer them? I need to speak to all of you.
We're from the Feywild Gazette. We're doing a piece on Paratons.
Make me a persuasion roll immediately. I'm not even kidding. Make me a persuasion roll.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Could I have been
15.
aiding Isaac?
Yeah. Okay. What'd you say?
That was 15, but if I'm getting
Yeah,
help,
you can
I...
roll with.
Oh, there we go. 21.
Nice.
It's finally happening. Come on. And
He's gonna pull
Oh
out
my
his
God.
paper and start.
so you're gonna hear like.
You guys go help him.
Okay, here's one thing
Yeah,
that I am
yeah.
diverging from the module with, and I'm just gonna say this real quick. So it says point blank that they are heckling him and harassing him. They say heckling or they say harassing? Howl with laughter, shout and howl with laughter. That's where.
I said hecklers.
So according to this, they shout and howl. They actually can't speak, but I'm gonna say that 2 of them can because. So. Because that's more fun for me, and it's the Feywild.
Exactly.
So they start, and 2 of them are going to land in front of you, a large plumed male and a female, which I'll try to make the voices separate and Cockney at the same time. And besides that, 6 others fly. 6 others? There are 8 total? Hold on, let me check. 8, yes. 6 others go and start just kind of like prowling around in the background, kind of like crows do. What's this thing?
Well, we heard that you were new to the Feywild, and we wanted to make sure everyone was aware of what.
Who said that? Who said that?
Hold on, love. Let it talk. Let it talk.
Well, we heard from Mudlump, and
Mudlamp.
and he heard
Oh,
from,
what's this? What's this?
from
What's this?
Chucklehead, and Chucklehead heard from Nib, you see, and Nib actually heard from Baltus. Not quite sure how far he heard about that, but really, all across hither, thither, and yon, they're talking about you.
Are they really?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we need to get the scoop.
Oh yeah, Clapperclaw mentioned it as well. I think Clapperclaw heard
What
it.
about beyond the
as
Feywild?
well.
Are they still talking about us back in the material realm? Oh, that'd be lovely. Marty,
Where do you guys hail from originally?
Oh, well, I mean, we are the, we happen to be quite a famous troupe, if you don't believe it.
What was your troop title?
A troupe title? Well, I would
I'm an entertainer myself. Maybe I've heard of you.
Are you really? We were the Greyhawk Mummers. We performed in the free city of Greywalk in the world of Earth. Earth. Not Earth. Earth.
Oh yes, of course. No, yes, we've heard of you.
You've heard of Achilles? You've heard of Morcher?
Yes, absolutely.
You've heard of Werner?
Yeah.
And Moldova?
Oh,
And of course
absolutely.
Angara?
Well, obviously.
And Gorgonol?
I'm writing all these names down.
And Carthasar? And Thornelia, of course. Of course, everyone's heard of Thornelia. Thornelia's kind of bold.
Oh, everybody. You're nobody if you haven't heard of Thornelia.
Right, and if you're nobody if you are Thornelia, if you ask me, but still.
Yes, Caitlan.
If they're doing a bang-up job of actually distracting them, Luthienne is going to run to the beacons and see how she can help him.
Oi. Actually, hold on, let me see how distracted I am.
Oh,
Pretty distracted. Okay. All right, so you're actually here from the. So you're a troop as well.
I was, but now I work for the Fey Gazette.
What? I mean, performance never leaves your blood. Never leaves your blood at all. I mean, I would love. We used to be the most wonderful pantomimers, really. I mean, quite good still. I mean, we don't have hands anymore. Not since the hag turned us into things. No, love, we really don't. They're going Liverpool by accent. Sorry. I should have Liverpool to begin with. These guys would have been great.
Did the Hawks? did the hag turn you after you came to the Feywilds?
I mean, yeah, it would have been kind of pointless to turn us before.
Might have been easier to get you here. What brought you to the Feywilds?
Oh, I mean, well, it's a long story, really. Do we have time for it?
Oh yeah, yes, you have all the time. It's the Feywild. Time moves so weirdly here.
All right.
Please
so
tell us.
We came here because Gwendolwyne asked us to perform for her, and when we got here, we decided that I mean, I suppose a bit of the troupe star mentality went to our heads, and we trashed our hotel room, and then she just kind of locked us up, and then 100 years pass and you're locked up with little to eat but bugs and crackers, and you get little crackers yourself, really. Isn't that right, love? Oh, that's absolutely right. So, and then we was locked up. So what we did was we begged and begged and begged and begged and begged to be free. And she said, "All right, fine. If you want to be free, I'll set you free." And then she made us free as birds. Here we are.
Oh, so you are in similar situation as a number of people in Yon.
You generally. Yep.
Do you?
And what would you feel if something bad happened to the hag? How would you feel about that? Do you think you'd be for that?
Do you harbor any ill will?
I mean, she's a hag. It's synonymous with a lot of dirty words, mate.
In particular.
No, push her off a cliff.
That, if you had that opportunity, would you partake?
I mean, would I partake? I mean, obviously. I mean, she's a right. Oh, she's a right old hag, right, love? Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. She's a right old hag. Not even a good type of hag. I really, I don't care what happened to her, really. But besides that, here's the deal. Oh, you're asking for help. I can see that. You're asking for a handout. Oh, is he asking for a handout? Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, I'm just collecting information.
I don't think that's true. I think that you are performers as well. I don't think that we can't see that this one's the Witchlight Monarch. Oh, is she? Oh, she is. I can see it right there, love. Right. It's the Witchlight Monarch. And then this, I don't know what this dandelion's doing. Preparing to secure you if you get any closer to my lady. Alright, that one's a bit of a prick.
He does travel with a bee.
And then you've got a dwarf. What are we saying?
Right, because they're speaking Sylvan.
They're speaking Elvish, we're gonna say. Wait, do you all speak Elvish?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was about to say, because I can't say, I'm gonna say Elvish then. If Isaac can't speak it, then I'm not gonna say it, because that would reverse this entire conversation. And I'm not doing it twice. So here's the deal. We'll do it. We'll help you on one condition.
Well, of course it's the Feywild. The favor for a favor.
Exactly.
What do you need?
Perform for us.
I love to.
I want you to impress us. Yeah, let him impress us, love. You're so big and strong the way you ask for things like that. I know, love, I know. So you impress us with your performance, and then we'll show you what a real performance is, and the best performance wins. And we'll help you regardless, probably. But I want to see what moves you've got. Show me what you've got. Yeah, we want to see what you've got.
I'll turn over to Sarcyra and Wynn.
Say, Sarcyra, can I get some accompaniment?
Oh, of course.
Oh, certainly.
And
Wynn will pull out her flute.
all right, so all of you there. No, put your music away. No, this is an acting is performance.
Oh,
But you
of
need
course.
I was
backup.
gonna
They
dance.
perform, and I provide the ambiance.
All right, well, let's do this then. Ready? And as you are preparing to take the stage, you take a deep breath. You're like, oh God, how do we do this? The wind whistling around you, preparing to blow you into the lake. You hear this solemnous voice echo through the back of your mind. The trick, when you're on stage, is to reach deep inside of yourself. To really find your voice, like you found it from me. Now, with this simple acting lesson that I give you now, Candlefoot, the mime, reminds you that each of you took an acting lesson from him.
Oh.
Anybody who
right.
took an acting lesson from Candlefoot gets advantage on this.
Oh.
Did I? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Let me see. I think Sassy might have, because Sassy was looking for creativity, so I think Sassy might have taken an acting class because Sassy was still bad at it at this point.
I remember role-playing the scene. You didn't take the singing lesson from Pasha, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, I remember he told us about acting, but I don't remember if it was
I had to improv a bunch of stuff about acting. I remember that.
to each of us or not.
I
I
you did it
think
for
we
the
were
group.
all together. Yeah, I don't think we ever like split up.
I think
in
I kind of
that way.
forced it on you, and then someone left
Yeah.
a YouTube comment about it.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
What? I read those.
I'm happy to have advantage.
Right?
Happy to have advantage. Give me a roll. Let's do it.
Okay, so performance.
Do you need 4? You're about ready to perform something.
Isaac's gonna start going through like all of the like more popular plays that people might not know the lines, but
You know
they'll,
what?
like,
I'm just
know
gonna
scenes.
wait this one out. It's probably not worth it. Besides, if you do how to do it in Elven,
I gotta. Yes. Did you ever see the show, the play, Three's a Party?
Look, I've already said no. Let's just stick with
Good.
no.
Three's company joke.
Yep.
All right.
Two guys, a girl, at a pie shop.
Two and a
Some
half.
real,
Two
some
and a
real
half.
Ryan Reynolds deep cuts.
Two and a half non-humans.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
come on. No, I've seen Death Pond
Death Pond.
or Death Tub. I forget. It's one of those. But no, you just go do it. I'll just clap really loud.
What about Blue Torch?
Blue Torch sounds like a condition you get from going to the brothel too many times less. All right. So he's going to go sit on the sidelines while you play this.
Okay.
So what'd you get on your rolls? Let's find out.
20.
23.
22.
Jesus Christ. All right. So they're going to be quite impressed as you do this broad performance. Oh my God, that was actually quite nice. Oh, that was excellent. I haven't seen that performed ever. Have you? No, love, I haven't. That's really good. The other paratons are going flap, flap, which sounds like clap, clap. Turkey noises. Because I'm assuming that's what they sound like.
That's what they sound like now.
Well, here, well, a favor for a favor seems about right. All right. So, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and all right. Do everyone remember how we do it? Moldova, you need to. Yeah, that's right. All right. So back. All right, and then Carthasar, get in character, and they're going to perform one of their favorite pantomimes. That they have not done in about 100 years. The pantomime show lasts an hour.
A little chilly, but okay.
Cut to Luthienne.
Wow.
Cut to Luthienne. So, Luthienne, you are going up and down the beacons. It takes an hour to light one because it's quite a tall thing. So you go and light one. As you approach the top of it, you are going to ignite the brazier. And from the top there, 100 feet away, 100 and a bit away, you will see that the prince is on top of one of the other ones looking over at you. Who are you?
Luthienne!
You speak the mother's tongue.
Of course.
Why are you helping me?
I have no reason not to.
Then I am in your debt, my friend.
Let's get the rest of these lit and we can talk.
You are my family now. The blood of elves unites us. Let's get lit, family.
Yes. Let's finish this.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. So they put on their play for you, and as they do, it is quite good. Like they rolled about as well as you, and at the end of it, they are going to just take like this big bow in front of you.
Uproarious.
Sassy's gonna
clapping.
use thaumaturgy to like make the clapping sound loud and stuff like that.
Nice. Everyone is going to clap. Even like the bumblebee is going to be like. Quick note: if one or more of the party members fails to clap after or cheer after the Paratons perform, they become furious and attack. Like real actors.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
yes.
basically.
If the Paratons read the YouTube comments, they will attack. All right. So at the end of that, they were. Thank you very much. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, love. Oh, it's been so long. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. But good luck killing the hag. I think we can probably go now. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to you. If you kill the hag, maybe we'll go back to human.
That would be great.
Probably not.
Oh.
Maybe if you kill all the hags.
Well, I mean, other than this one, there's one left, so...
Well, best of luck. All right, folks, let's go. Maybe we can get back into doing this troop thing. If the rest of you can find some kankus to eat too, maybe you can get your voices back. And-
Before you go, would you be willing to give us a lift to help light these beacons?
Maybe a persuasion roll.
It's been an hour. They would have been lit anyway.
No,
right?
it's 1 hour per beacon.
Oh.
Yeah.
It takes 8 hours to light them all.
Yeah.
I'm spending
Yikes.
my inspiration for this session on
So-
this.
For two of us?
The way that
Yeah,
so
only
it's
4
4 hours for
hours.
2 of you. So the way that it works is that you have to row the boat across to each of them apparently. But
18.
18. So I'm gonna say that as you were doing this, so the rowboat is there, but Luthienne, you're the only one that has to use it because as he climbs down, you see him like walk across the lake.
Oh, cheating.
He cheats.
But okay.
18. So he looks at you, and so the Paraton looks at you. You know what? That will rightly piss off the hag, wouldn't it? You know what? Salt on her. All right, everybody, let's give him a lift. Let's light these beacons.
Amazing.
Just like Sarah holds out her arms to be like picked up in talons.
But we're not bringing you back down. This is a one-way trip.
Wait, what? Okay, sure.
And they're gonna pick up each of you and oh, what did they say? And the dwarf is lifted in the air. So
Just light the beacon, Elkhorn.
So we go, drops you on each. Have a lovely time. Thanks for the play. We're gonna steal that, right? We're absolutely gonna steal it. And they're going to fly off into the distance, leaving you atop the beacons. From atop the beacons there, do you light each one of them? A simple touch of fire on the coals or some type of flame is enough to light them.
Sassy will cast Firebolt at it.
Okay. How do you light yours, Win?
I think I have some, like, flint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have incense.
That's fair, so you would, yeah. Okay. How do you light yours, Isaac?
Oh, it's a good question.
You can make me a survival roll
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
to, like, use your knife under a rock, maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. Like, I've got like lock picks that might have something I
You
could.
might have some flint in there.
Yeah. I rolled a 19 on
Oh,
survival.
yeah. So you'll be able to get a little bit of a spark. They will ignite. The dwarf absolutely does. He's gonna just
So that's
And,
1, 2,
And
3, 4, 5, 6.
Luthienne, you climb the last tower, and as you and the prince do, Aligarthus do, you will, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's 8 exactly. As you climb the last one, you and he will look at each other across the expanse and lower your torches. As you do, beneath the light of the beacons, you see reflected in the mirror-like surface of the lake a forest of ancient trees shrouded in mist. Aligarthus bows to you and looks down at the lake beneath the tower. I cannot thank you enough for your aid. I have been trapped here for beyond time. Should you ever find yourselves in Toril, seek me out, for you have made a friend. You are welcome to come with me, elf maid.
I cannot, but thank you. You take care of yourself.
Then in that case, he will reach down and pull a ring off of his middle finger. For you. And you're about 100 feet apart. Let's see if he can do this. He's an elf. That's a 26 to throw it at you.
Oh.
So he's going to just reach over and toss it in your direction. And with magical elven BS, it's going to...
Elven accuracy.
Elven accuracy. Yeah, he took the -5 plus 10 for this.
Yes.
So it's going to fly into your hand. He's going to smile. His long elven locks going... like wind blowing around. To heaven's nuclear. And Aligarthus will bow to you and then to each of you as well. And then will dive 200 feet down off of this, plunging into the surface of the lake. Ripples fan out. But by the time you head down the towers through the stairwell, the lake is once again still. And the forest fades away, and the beacons go out, one by one.
Isaac pulls out his notepad
That was a bit of a bust.
and marks free Aligarthus.
Thank you. And
You have-
she's gonna take a look at the ring.
You have a fantastic little ring on your hand. What it is it kind of looks like it's a. Let me see. So it is kind of like a thick silver band that has undulating waves on it with a little blue stone in the center of it.
Oh, it doesn't look like any of mine.
It's actually quite thick. Like it's
Okay.
about. But do you put it on? Okay. By the time you make it back down the tower and take a quick rest at the bottom, it will shrink to your finger.
Oh.
Congratulations, you have a ring of water walking.
Whoa.
Oh, pardon me.
That's how
You-
it was hacks.
You do not have to attune to this. So, but you just slide it on.
I probably would. Yeah.
No, but you don't have to attune. It's a non-attune.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, out of character real quick. This is a very maligned side quest because it's the only side quest you do not get the rule of reciprocity for.
Hmm.
And I'm like, bullshit, I'm going to give you guys like a little uncommon magic item.
Nice.
And I was looking at rings
Gotcha.
all night. I'm like, the ring of water walking sounds good. But then I
Nice.
forgot about the rowboat, so I had to improv that in. So there we go.
Yeah.
It counts.
Fair.
And yeah. So do you climb down to the edge of the lake?
Yeah.
Okay. Taking the time to have the rowboat go across, each of you will eventually meet down at the base of the lake, kind of at the northern shore, since it's really difficult terrain to walk across. So it takes you probably about a half hour to meet up again at the end of this. there's a small pathway that winds to the north through the mountains there. And as the wind blows around you, you are going to feel kind of chilly. From where you popped out of the hole, that continues to lead north as well. Basically, it's like at the base of this little pathway that the hole popped up. You can see that the rest of your companions have sat there and have built a little fire to warm themselves. That was very impressive, my friends. You are quite the excellent performers.
Thank you.
Good to know. Years of training didn't go for nothing.
I didn't see it, but I'm sure it was quite good.
No, you did all the
I just
work.
improvised around them.
More than half of acting.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and.
How close are we to the lake?
To the lake, like right on its edge.
Okay. I'll probably just go to the group and I'll say, I think he gave me something quite good. And then she will step onto the water.
Then it will
The ring of water walking.
It will absolutely support your weight.
And she's gonna do a little like step twirl dance.
Whoa.
Ta-da!
Oh.
Very nice.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be quite useful, but
I mean, it's
it
pretty
looks
cool.
pretty good. It's pretty cool.
Certainly can't hurt.
So this is and she'll walk back towards them in our possession, and she'll take it off and show it, and then put it back on. Just in case.
Nice. I
Well,
like it.
If he wasn't going to help us directly with the hag, at least he left us something.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you know what? It feels good to do something good. Just for the sake of doing something good.
When, with your high perception, you hear a shout in the distance to the northeast. It
Did
sounds
you hear
like
that?
You hear
I
what?
guess there's more good to be done.
Over there. Somebody's shouting. It sounds like they might be in trouble. Shall we go help them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't hear
Lead the
anything, but I
way.
believe you.
Yeah, lead the way, Win.
He's gonna give Isaac the big puppy dog eyes.
Turn me into my family yet. Let's go.
all right. And as you continue,
Wynn's gonna squeeze hug Isaac around the middle and dart off.
All right. With that, the four of you proceed toward the sound of a screaming child in the distance. And what you find there, we'll find out next time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Because I'm going to call a game right here, because I think this is a good place. A good place
Yeah,
to
also,
leave.
the wind really picked up
It's-
outside my house, so it's like perfect timing. 'Cause it's like, ooh, it's getting real sketchy.
It's getting real
I
sketch.
have a thing on the wall right outside my window here. It's meant for holding like a flower basket, but I've got a suet feeder off of it, and it's clacking back and forth, just banging.
Nice.
Like
All
it's just
right.
a wire cage, and it's banging back and forth.
All right, so folks, that's going to be it for us tonight here on Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We hope that you enjoyed this zany episode.
This is
we're gonna-
great.
We're going to be back so in 3 weeks. So we're taking 2 weeks off. We'll be back in 3 weeks. And then next episode, we're going to do a couple little side quests. And then we're going to get to the Motherhorn and see how that goes. Which means we are this close to getting to the Palace of Heart's Desire.
No.
And Endgame.
We're in the end game now.
Yeah, this is apparently what
Fine.
happens when we're all just a little loopy.
I'll do
Right.
it. myself.
It's true. It's true.
We just get chaotic crazy.
Chaotic crazy. All right, so folks, that's gonna be it from us. We love you very much. I want to do a quick thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon who help the stream happen, as well as our subscribers here on Twitch and y'all over on YouTube, because our YouTube actually has more followers than our Twitch right now. I want to do a quick shout out to the top tiers of the Patreon: my divine producer DM Michael Gray, my demonic producers Soul Omen and Precarious, as well as my princes of the Patreon: Taryn, Buddy, Cubby Gummy, Trozelta, and Eolus. Y'all are phenomenal, and you allow me to eat food, which is great. It helps me run games. I love you all big time, and hope you have a fantastic time. We'll be back. Don't forget about us. We won't forget about you. We love you very much. Good night, everybody.